Genesis.
Yeah, DJ Genesis.
That's
Yeah.
the DJ Genesis, not a fake account.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, babe. I'm not sure.
But yeah, if it's DJ Genesis, if it's cool with you, she can also come up if she wants
Hey,
to.
DJ Genesis.
Kai, is that cool
She's
with you?
from Detroit, where I'm from. I'm in Detroit. I'm right across the border from you.
Kai, is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Huh?
Fine by me. Can y'all hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're on
Yeah,
mute, man.
I think you gotta turn my mic up. I don't know.
Hey, Juju Beans. Hey, Melissa.
So yeah, thank you, DJ Genesis. Nice to see you. If you want to come up, come up. So yeah, nice to see your actual thing. So anyone on the panel can obviously drop everything, their detail and everything. It's all good with me. Huh, baby? But yeah, no, like I had a conversation with DJ Genesis this morning,
Oh.
and she had to tell me because she's a fellow survivor. She's like, I am not recording you. Can you imagine a crazy shit to say to someone?
Oh, we was doing that at the beginning.
Yeah, because you have to, because you know she's like always recording everything.
Look, doing one of these numbers and shit, showing around.
Hello, DJ Genesis.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey,
yeah, no, I'm talking about the process at the beginning where you're like, I'm not recording you. I promise.
Listen, just like tell people that, because some people are like, are you recording me? Are you recording me? Like, no, I'm not recording. Why would I record you? That's weird.
Because she's always recording everyone, even if you're just like, how is your day? She's recording you.
Yeah, because she don't trust herself. She don't even trust her own thoughts. What up, DJ?
What's up? And then, of course, when I come up, it's so boring. So I'm just so boring. Okay.
No, you not, DJ Genesis.
I'm just boring when I come up. Okay. But you find that entertaining because I don't talk like this. I don't say it like that. I don't say when I say what's going on. I don't like get really extreme about what I'm saying. Come on now, running her goddamn blood pressure up to like 1,000 for no reason. Like, girl.
Yeah.
Like that woman is so petty and so weird. It's weird to fall for the cookie mama, the cookie crazy mama.
Honey,
like the person that is like, huh?
Someone say, tell us about the carbonation culture close with, honey. She closer to them than I am, so ask her.
That's true, but I believe, because I don't know who Carbonation is, I believe personally that she is taking their type of mentality, their type of behavior, and I was gonna be, that's. I think there is something to do with that as to why they wanted me to come into the United States.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, like I said, I am lucky. Like, I don't know by everyone, but me, I was under it for 3 months, and that's enough. How about any of you?
Honey, I'm still damaged.
No, but how long were you with her?
Shit.
Oh no, the damage is forever, girl.
Just know you was months, and it was a long time. It was a long time, too long.
Years. It was 2 years with us. Going on 2 years. Going on 2 years. Yeah, it was going on 2 years.
It was 2 years for you. It was
4 or 5 go on and off for you, right, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kimmy's wow.
They were sisters. Well, they reverenced each other as sisters. Jag doesn't know how to appreciate what she has in her life that is a good thing. This is why it all disintegrates and goes through her hands, unfortunately. But DJ Genesis, I want to ask you this. Did you get any of your money back or any of your equipment back that the nature nut stole?
Oh, Lady Bridget is here.
I got like $1,000 back from insurance, and I spent almost $10,000 for all my equipment. So
Oh
Well,
my
hello,
goodness.
Lady Bridget. Does everyone is okay with Lady Bridget dropping if she wants to?
Hey,
Now you know the answer to that, Magic.
Bridget.
Oh my God, what is going on? So I think it's a yes.
Yes. You know we
I
got bad
don't know who
Wi-Fi,
this
Magic.
hog
Yo,
is.
I'm gonna be polite. I don't know. Like I said, because how she got me to believe that everyone was horrible is by isolating me and not letting me know what happened between everyone. So I just know like snippet that she told me about everyone.
He said, "You know the answers to that."
Who is talking?
That was Kimmy, but I think her phone was like going out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was repeating what I said. I was saying, you know the answer to that, Magic. We love Lady B.
Oh, okay, my God. Okay. No, I do not
This
know. That's the thing.
sound.
I'm literally getting to know everyone. Like I am a baby lamb.
Yeah.
That's how she got me.
Yeah, true
That's
that.
why I'm asking. I'm like, that's the thing. That's why people fall into her being uh um
I think Kimmy's
like the
phone
people
must.
don't hello?
I think Kimmy's phone must have like been.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, no. Because people like I think it's American being really abrasive and being like, yeah, you should know. But like when the person don't know and they're just asking, it's like beautiful when people just explain instead of assuming that people know. So when but like when the people who are supposed to give the information are being like hostile, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking, let's say, the incoming opinion. Do you want to take their information? Really? Do you want to? Not really, because they are seen as like hate all.
It's not the message, it's the delivery. I understand.
Exactly. So I'm like, no, I do not know any of you except by name. All I know is like Chichi man this, Chichi man that, a lot of slur about a lot of community and a lot of you stole money and a lot of troll house, troll farm, troll farm, troll farm.
That's
So yeah,
the
I would love to
go-to.
know
That's
your
the correct.
story.
They call me DJ Peter Griffith, DJ
Mhm.
Butt Naked, all kind of stupid stuff they came up with. It's like, okay, why?
And that's what
I
I
mean,
know.
stupid name. It's like dumb. You
So, DJ Genesis, I have this question because Genesis and Gag Liger, they were close to the carbonation nature nuts is what I like to call them. After they left the whole three god, aka Nature Boy. And what did they tell you? I believe it was Shaka and Solar and maybe two other girls or whoever the members were that were living in your domicile, DJ Genesis. What did they tell you? Did they want to get reacclimated into life, back into society from the coke, or were they just trying to look for? Were they just using people? What do you think? What is your synopsis on them? Because now they're just wavered. If you ask me.
thought they were trying to get away from the cult, but then it was weird because the more that when people started to leave Nature Boy's cult, the more Shaka was trying to get people to come to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like as people were leaving, he was trying to come to my house.
So if I understand correctly, you were in contact with the Carbon Nation member that were liberated from the cult.
Yeah, yes, I was. Yep. And they were living in my house. And well,
Mhm.
actually, initially it was just Shaka and his wife and his kids. And I didn't connect them to Carbonation because they had their own thing called Tribe Zulu. So I
Mhm.
thought that they were a separate thing from Carbonation. But more and more as time goes on, when people get to leaving Nature Boy's cult, he's in touch with them and he's trying to bring them to my house.
Okay. And
So
then what
then
happened?
Solar come to my house after he broke up with Velvet. Then you have Velvet come to my house. Then you see him on like the thing with the girl Sunny. Like he was in touch with everybody from Carbonation, Musa, all those people. Musa did
Don't
the actual
forget Gag
logo
Liger.
or Zulu Vision. I mean, he was in touch with all those people. And so what happened is that when I was when Shaka first came to my house,
Mhm.
it was just him, and we were talking about like my child's father, and he was like, "We should do a documentary. We should do this." And I said, "Well, you know, Jaguar was on tour with him." So I said, why don't we like try to get in touch with her and maybe
Mhm.
she could help make the documentary because she knew him. Because I wasn't really in touch with like the Commons and the Roots and all those people. So I'm like, okay, maybe she can get us in touch. I had forgotten that she had said all that bullshit about Common putting the D inside her mouth and all. I forgot about all that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really thinking
So
about that.
DJ Genesis, just one thing, 1 second. Hello, Lady Bridget. Nice to see you.
You too.
Hello.
Welcome, Lady B. How you?
Hey. How y'all doing?
So yeah, just a few seconds, Lady B, because what DJ Genesis is explaining helps me understand how Jaguar got into the whole thing about basically creating her own cult-like mentality.
Okay.
So
it started off with her and Tokyo Tony on Bigo. They were trying to like get Nature Boy, like I guess like do like some kind of thing. They had did an interview with Nature Boy and this whole thing, like trying to like get people to like get like the police to like help the people that was there. And so when Shaka came to my house, I said, well, you know what? Let's get in touch with Jaguar, you know, because we both had that in common. You know, Jaguar was on tour with Batin, and she also tried to help the people from Nature Boys camp on Bigo try to like escape from him. And you had like Tokyo Tony that was like really leading that charge. But I don't know what happened with that whole thing. But when she came to my house, it was like at first she didn't know that they were at my house, right? At first I came to her about Batin. Everything was cool. But then when I told her that I had the carbonation,
I'm so sorry, DJ Genesis. Give me 1 second. Merv, don't ask people to drop your email anywhere on my panel. Thank you. You know your diploma was fake. You know I don't trust you. Don't do the email thingy weird. Like I don't do that. So yeah, DJ Genesis, I'm sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, so where was I at? Okay, so basically when I met with her, it was about Batin and doing like the documentary. So what happened after that was when she found out that Shaka and them from Carbonation was at my house, then it left about being about the documentary and it became about Carbonation. And you know, Shaka was already in touch with them and bringing them over. Well, this person's going through this, and so can they come? And I'd be like, okay, sure. They would come. I thought that they were like going to be working with Shaka. They didn't want to work, whatever. Solar didn't want to work, and so that's how she got in touch with Solar. That's where the whole Solar get in the car thing happened, because they were at my house. Because she was over my house on a regular basis doing music with Shaka, and then with Solar, and then next thing you know, she had met Solar that same day, and then Solar agreed to go to Louisiana with her. She asked him, "Do you want to go?" After they did music, like one day, let's go to like Louisiana. He's like, "Okay, yeah, sure." So next thing you know, because he was actually sad because he broke up with Velvet. Next thing you know, they're in Louisiana. And then they coming back, and then it's Solar in the car moment. You know, so that's what happened.
That's a darn shame. And if
So
I
she
remember
wanted
correctly,
to get
didn't you say
close
she
to
left her
them.
mama with you?
Eco Kai, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry. My better. Hold on. My Wi-Fi be acting up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was asking Genesis. Am I correct?
So yeah, just to ask you, DJ Genesis, when she was in contact with those people, because she learned that they were at your house, what happened between her and Solar? Why did she do the Solar, get in the car?
Well, the first thing that happened is that when she found out that Shaka and them were in my house, it was Christmas Eve. Okay, so I met with her on like before Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Eve they came to my house. She sang to them Donny Hathaway. She said that she saw God within Shaka and his wife and his kids, and I see God within you. And then she sang Donny Hathaway to them. They were sitting on the couch in my like kind of like area right there. And she singing this song to you, right? It was a beautiful moment. It was really awesome. Her mom was watching a movie on my front room couch, and it was like, wow, this is awesome. She talked about Batin, you know, it was like she really like it was actually awesome. I was like, wow, okay, this is going to be great. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, right? So, but the whole thing was live, and you could see my house, you saw everything, and she put it live for everyone to see on her Instagram. And then Shaka put it up, and then next thing you know, people are like, oh, that's where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know, something happened between Velvet and Solar where they got into it. And then it was like, well, Solar has nowhere to go. He got kicked out by Velvet. And so they asked if he could come because Shaka was going to get him to work at where he was working at this old folks home cooking food. So next thing you know, he comes. I said, okay, it's cool. I'm thinking he's going to come, work there, make some money. Same thing. The whole objective of Shaka being there was to make some money and go to Mexico. It was never supposed to be a long-term thing. It was always supposed to be like, come in, get your money, and then because you're close to the border, get down to the border, go to Mexico. So next thing you know, like it was a weird thing that happened to where Jag, first of all, she was coming in the house. She would have these weird moments, and Solar didn't want to talk to her at first. But then I guess he actually like heard her out, And he said, okay, well, I like her. They began to do music. And that same day, they were like, hey, you want to come to Shreveport with us? Now me and Shaka were on the way to Detroit, so doing some music. So, hey, he said, yeah, I'll come with y'all. So he went to Shreveport with them or some other part of Louisiana. Next thing you know, on the way back, I guess they were coming to do like something with Real Life Street Stars. She had reached 1 million views. They're supposed to have a party, but it got really weird. Something happened. Next thing you know, like she's at the barbershop. Well, actually, Goomba started to call Shaka and say, listen, tell your boy to get away from my wife. And, Shaka told him, listen, he's saying get away from his wife. We didn't know exactly what was going on. We kind of like was laughing about the stuff. But next thing you know, Goomba's in front of the barbershop, like, this is what she's doing, this, that, the other. And the whole time he was on the phone with Shaka too. So he's on the phone with Shaka. We're at the studio making music in Detroit. He's on the phone with Shaka saying, get your boy, tell him to get away from my wife. And next thing you know, like they're like scuffling out, and we're watching it online. We're like, what the hell is going on? And she's and then next thing you know is the Solar get in the car moment, and she gets like put into a ambulance or something. The police, the fire department come and arrest her, and then Solar's in like the police car, but he's on the phone like, hey, I don't know what's going on. So that's what happened.
So just 1 second, I'm just going to talk to my chat. Chat, you will be polite to everyone on the panel. So I talked to my mod. You remove 2 messages that are, first of all, the rule. 1, if the message trying to change the subject, try to attack Murph or attack someone else, after 2 messages like that you delete, block them. If anyone is disrespectful to the people in the chat and on the panel, after 2 times, block them. So yes, thank you, Lady DJ Genesis. So Cultivate with Kai, you were also saying that there was something to do with all of this, like you said that she had an NFT relationship with Solar.
Yes, and I say that because she compromised her mother's well-being. She compromised her priorities. If you ask me, you don't put a person you just met off of line in front of your husband and your mother. I even recall that she left her mother in DJ Genesis' home and went on a trip and just left her there. We even got reports back that she wasn't giving her mother her insulin and her medications. It was clear to me that Solar and all of these ex-cult members, their energy rubbed off on Jack Liar. They started getting into tarot readings on live. She even admitted to smoking fentanyl weed with her husband. It was just, in that time in her life, it seemed like it was turmoil. So it just looked like turmoil, if you ask me. But yeah, it was unhealthy as heck.
And do you think that this is why her thing with Goomba didn't work?
Yeah, that contributed to why it didn't flourish. Yes, because
of course I don't know her story with Goomba. I just know that she likes to insult him and say that he did this and that with with his mother. And Lady Bridget, hello. I'm so sorry, the Black Crow. I saw you on Ralph the Wise. Hey, oh, nice.
All right now, Lady B.
Looking good, girl. Looking good. Yes, Danny. You are being too mean to Murph. Stop being weird because you know that he lied. It's okay. He has the right to be there. Thank you. So yeah, Lady Bridget, how long was your relationship with the demon that we call Jaguar Wright?
Oh, the same as Kai. Almost 2 years?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Same thing. And yeah, and I want to reiterate what Kai said. The word we got back, the mistreatment of her mother. Like, it was things I didn't know. She would live off her mom's money, and her and Goomba would just go off riding around the country and would just leave her mom hungry without her medication at DJ Genesis' house, or I think they had another house that they got evicted. She would just leave her mother, and her mother was eating rotten food because that's all she had to eat. And then when they got kicked out, evicted, she went off on her mom. What do you got this food for? Hell, that's all she had to eat. You in exquisite restaurants, eating fine wine and dining with your husband, your mama at home with your son starving. You're spending her monthly check. Like,
so let me just clear this up. Her mom never stayed with me except for this one time when the whole thing with Goomba was really exploding and she was like breaking up with him. And that was after the whole thing with Solar. And her mom, her, Legina, and her son were dropped off at my house. And her mom said, listen, I want to go back to my house. But the house that they were going back to had a eviction notice on the door. And I didn't know that what they were already evicted or not, so I was going to take them there and see if they were evicted. But she had went to go. She said, "I'm going to get my husband back," and she went to wherever to go get her husband back, and was not answering the phone. Right. So I'm on the phone with her sister. Her sister gave me gas money to take the mom back to where they lived at in Cedar Hill. So they never like lived with me or anything like that. That was like never a thing. You know what I'm saying? They lived in Cedar Hill, Texas, and I lived in Mesquite.
But they left the moms with you sometimes for a couple of hours. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, not more than yeah. And so I took her over there, and there was a thing on the door. I took her son. Legina decided to she didn't want to go and stay over there. And then like about 2 days later, they got evicted. So that was the whole thing.
Legina was there too during that time.
Yes, but that's still neglect. But Laguna, and let me point this out. She was referring to Legina as her goddaughter. Tell me if I'm wrong, Genesis, please.
Yeah, she was kind of dragging the whole because me, I had just gotten my initiation. I was in my year in white, and so what happened in my year in white is that I had godparents and I was into that, and so her thing was, oh, okay, well now Legina's my goddaughter. So it was like a weird trying to, I don't know, it was weird. So now Legina's her goddaughter.
What the hell?
Now it's that DJ Genesis. Can I ask a question, Madgie? Was that around the time when Goomba left and went with Nikki? And remember, she threatened those kids.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What is that story with threatening the kid? She told me it was a lie. Simply, what is that story?
It was lightweight.
Well, it wasn't a lie. It's recorded. Trees has a video.
I think that before.
Well, actually, Trees has.
Please, one at a time, please. So, Lady Bridget, please.
Okay. Well, Trees has the audio of her calling either Goomba or Nikki and saying that she was going to get the youngest one essayed by the Black Panthers, even though they're not a group like that. I mean, she was talking crazy, and her thing was she was trying to make the lady.
Why did she? Who did she say that?
She was threatening right on the phone so Nikki can hear, because Nikki was right there, and she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get the Black Panthers to come in and especially essay the little one." She had a little kid, and she said she was gonna get the Black Panthers to essay the little boy.
Verbatim.
Yes. Trees has the audio on her channel.
The situation so Jaguar has been arrested several times, right? She had one arrest where she was at the airport. The second arrest was when she was while not at the barbershop. The third arrest is where she decided to walk herself into the mayor's office. The police station, and start tripping out over there. Okay. And so that was the moment that the mom had called me and asked me for some money, because she called me at 7 a.m. and I gave her $100 to go get some food because they didn't have no food. And Jaguar's mother.
Oh my God.
She called me and I gave her some money to go to the grocery store. But what happened is that the mom, even though I only gave her 100, she actually put $300 worth of food into the cart. And I was trying to get in touch with Sean Davey and King Payne, and finally Tokyo Tony answered the phone, and she sent them money because they were stuck at the counter. And Sam was like, she was kind of freaking out. He didn't know what to do because she had brought more food than that was there. And apparently, I think Legina also had given them some money on food stamps, but I didn't know about that. So I had given them 100. They had money on food stamps, and then Tokyo Tony gave them some money, but it was weird. So I had to call her. They finally was able to get them from the counter of the grocery store, and I paid for them to get an Uber back home because it was they had, I don't know, it was weird. So it was just a weird situation.
I am so sorry that you all had to go through actually seeing her in real person.
Yeah, so it was really and then she just said, "Well, I didn't ask you to do that." It was weird because even though you had did that for her mother, it was well, I didn't tell you to do all that. Nobody told you to do this. No one said to do that. And then she turned it into a negative and tried to
yeah, exactly. Yeah. The gaslighting is masterful. The smear campaign that she will do if you dare to find her disgusting is incredible.
Well, she didn't ask me to do it, but that's her mother, and so
exactly. No.
Around me.
She's literally telling you, "How dare you be a good person?"
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's telling you. She's telling you, "How dare you not let my mother starve?" Nobody can say that with a straight face. I don't
know too many people that someone's mother would call you and you'd be like, "Well,
thank you,
yeah, ma'am, good luck." You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, she's punishing you for being decent. That's why this is gaslighting. Because the fact that you even need to defend, well, yeah, you didn't ask me to feed your mom. Like, what the fuck?
And see, Madgie, that's another thing.
I don't know why you want someone to like you so much. I don't know why you want people to like you so much. Like,
shut up, man. There's no one who wants to be liked more than her.
Why do I want someone to like me so much? Well, your mother is starving and she's calling me for food. I'm going to help your mother. Like, that's a real friend. Like, why do you think that? Is that because I want you to like me, or because that's what I was raised to do for elders?
Like I said, she will call people pleasing just being a good human.
Yeah.
Like, you're so thirsty. How dare you don't let my mother starve?
Because I think that she had like a lot of like disdain for her mother, because there's no way to be mad.
I heard that she tried to, like, she told me that this was a lie, that she loved her mom, that she was the only good daughter, blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know.
She told us this. She said the reason she had something against her mother because Jag got supposedly at 15 got SA'd by her sister's fiance at the time, and she went to her mother about it, and she said her mother did nothing, so she held a grudge against her mother because of that. But then I don't really know if that really happened because she lied so much.
All right,
so no, at this point, I agree with you.
Her mother, she's struggling, and let me punish her for the rest of the last part of her life. Like, that's crazy.
Yep, she punished her mother in her last days. This is why she ran back to her sister, her daughter, the sister.
But yeah, Lady Bridget, you were saying that she was the worst to her mother.
Yes, and she didn't like kids. She had a disdain for children. Like, if you had a kid, she would cuss kids. I remember the apartment she stayed in when she got evicted, and she went live. She was going off on this one kid, like, I'll beat your ass. I'm like, honey, this ain't even your kid. You can't threaten somebody's child. Like, she was manic as hell back then. Like, she needed to really be locked up somewhere. Cause like DJ Genesis said, she went in the police station flipping out on them officers. I was waiting for them to slam her because I was waiting for the officer.
Like, she was manic as hell.
Right. Wait, and I think that the actual, like, when she went back to the mayor's office of DeSoto, is that now the same mayor that's actually the person that's actually in the Senate office right now? Because she went over to the mayor's office of DeSoto and started like wilding out over there, and then they called the police on her. So yeah, she just constantly just going to places like this wilding out, and like, well, it's the barbershop in DeSoto. So she had like this whole vendetta. The barbershop in DeSoto is selling fentanyl weed. So she went from Jay-Z and everything, because she had the whole Jay-Z thing, and then
yes, always
the barbershop in DeSoto became the focus, and then she went everywhere touting that whole thing. They're over there, Bobby of the DeSoto. They're doing this, the Bobby barbershop, and this, that, the other. And she went to the mayor's office. She called the suicide line. She called everybody. She went over here, there, and everywhere. Here and there and everywhere, talking about the fucking the barbershop, you know what I'm saying, and selling fentanyl.
But she was buying it from him. She said it on the live. But I just lost my train of thought. It's all right.
But you need to have a better thing, because your voice goes kang, 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 kang.
Can you hear me now? Is this better? Is it buffering?
That's better.
Okay, excuse me. She threatened. Not only did she go wilding in that mayor's office, she threatened an officer to have a big black man SA his wife. It's on record. This is why the courts had said is retaliation against them. This is why the warrant is still active. It's not just because she wilded out. Maybe she would have got off because she say she has the BE and the PTSD and a touch of this and a touch of that, allegedly. But she said, I will have someone F your wife, a big black man F your wife. That's SA. Who says stuff like that? This is on record, on a video, on live. She went live doing it.
God.
No, let me just be clear. She did not do that at the mayor's office. She did that at the police station. And then after she went to the police and got arrested there, she gets out, goes to the mayor's office. So it's like, no matter how much they let her out, she's going to go back and do something wilder and wilder and wilder. So first it was at the airport. Then it was the whole thing with Solar. Then it was go to the police station, act a fool. Then it was go to the mayor's office, and she's sitting there. And then next thing you know, she got the whole thing recorded, and she's like, "Well, who are these people coming behind me? What's going on?" You know what I'm saying? So now she's getting arrested at the mayor's office, And because the whole thing, she goes into these places and start asking for weird stuff like, get me the number of something. Get me the phone number of the police chief that she could look up on Google. You know what I'm saying? Like, get me the number of so and so. Like, she just focused on that one thing. Give me the phone number. I need the phone number. She cussed that, and it was a black lady. She cussed that lady out, called her bitches. Right now, you stupid bitch. Give me the number. I was waiting for them to slam her. She told Officer Ramirez, because that was his name, that she would get a big black guy to SA his wife. And I'm like, they're about to slam her. They took her, body slammed her. Bam. She actually peed herself when they did that. Yeah. So. And I'm being afraid, like, oh man, that's messed up. Like, what's going on? I think something's wrong with her. But she planned to do that. There was like, the whole thing was not like that she was losing her mind and went to this place. She actually did that for attention, because the entire time that she's in this station, her phone is on and she has her arm extended like it's a boom mic or whatever. Like, she has the whole thing and she's just recording herself acting a fool in this police station. And all you see is, like, she didn't have a cameraman, so she had to like do her own camera work and hold the phone up and do it like this, right? And so when they like took it from her and this, that, the other. So the next time that she went to the mayor's office, she didn't have the cameras out, but she had like the recording of it. And then that got like put out. And so she went to the mayor's office and started talking mess, and the whole thing, well, get me so-and-so. I need to talk to so-and-so. I need so-and-so. Get me so-and-so. I need so. And the next thing you know, that she's getting arrested at the mayor's office. So the whole thing, same thing, even with the airport, got the camera out. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her own filming. And then if you actually notice the whole thing with Solar and that, guess what she did? Made sure the camera was filming her.
Thank you, DJ Genesis. I was about to say that. Mm-hmm. You can see her look in the camera. She literally looks in the camera, positions the phone so you can see her wild out. I'm like, how manic are you if you're positioning the phone and you're looking dead into the phone? Then she verbally abused her son because he took the rest of the ashes. That's all that little boy have left of his brother. You're gonna give me my son ashes. Why would he? You took it and threw it. That's exactly all Sam had his brother. That's all he had.
She said everything is content. So here's the thing that's disgusting about this whole thing, is that at first I felt sorry for her, thinking something was wrong, but then later on, when you look back on it, she purposely did everything that she did, and she made sure she recorded it to get attention, and everything was planned, and she made sure that she had her own she was her own video recording of it. She didn't have there was no street team recording her. She made sure that she had her own phone up recording herself doing it, including going to the barbershop and throwing ashes, because she made sure that at first she was inside the car. Solar, get into the car. Next thing you know, and let me tell you something, she turns the camera around, hits the button, and then gets out the car and then throws ashes on to the barbershop. So everything was planned. She did it on purpose, and it was not like a thing where she was crazy or wild out. Everything was very deliberate to get attention and make her own algorithm.
A lot of that stuff is premeditated. Going into a government building, doing all those antics and theatrics, something was going to happen. But I think in her mind, she doesn't know when to stop herself. That's how you know it's something. Oh, it's an imbalance going on up there, allegedly, just for the purposes of tonight. So how do you not? It's something got going on up there. Something not well wrapped too tight, if you ask me, man. Because how do you go into a government building recording with all that energy? It was definitely premeditated.
And that's why she didn't like me, because I didn't realize it was. And so I'm thinking that she's really losing her mind. And so when I went to the jail, I'm like, okay, here's your medication. Because what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You must have lost your mind. Here's your medication. She told the people no, I don't want no medication. And I'm thinking I'm going up there like trying to help her, but no, she said, no, I don't. But she had peed herself. She was sitting in her own piss in the jail cell. All type of crazy stuff. I said, listen, here's some, because she already got, like, when she went the first time to the jail, when she was wilding out at the barbershop, she was diagnosed with trazodone. Trazodone put you to sleep. I said, well, listen, I would hate to be going through all this stuff and be awake. Go ahead and go to bed, get some rest. And I'm thinking I'm bringing something to her that's going to chill her out. Nope. She said, no, I don't want it. Nope.
Not to mention
she wants the moment to be about her. So it has to be big and dramatic.
Turn around. Nobody asked you to do all that. I didn't. So it's like, okay, all right,
Not to mention. Go ahead. Not to mention, she was in the mental hospital in there praying, leading prayer meetings nothing godly about Jag. So all of a sudden you in there leading prayer meetings. Then she put a girl on the phone. Like, it was a joke to her. I'm like, you're in a mental hospital, lady. But you're putting people on the phone. We're live, so we're watching this. And she had some girl hop on, and I'm going to help her. She's my friend. And I'm like, this is crazy. And she got
and mind you, Maggie, the reason why a lot of these people, us and people like DJ Genesis, a lot of these content creators, they noticed because she sought out these people because she cannot rely on her biological family. She has to choose an extended family because she burnt so many bridges and can't get along with anyone. It's no reason
She
why
wants a cult, okay? If you're not devoted to her 100%, which her family knows her, they know she's full of shit.
Yes.
So only newbie can give her what she wants, which is total devotion and total belief of her bullshit.
Yep, that's why she keeps swapping out these new fiancés and these different people, because she's codependent and she needs other people to get stuff in their name, to get hotels in their name. This is all the play that she's going to keep on doing until she's
That's what she was doing with Gina. So here's the thing that people don't know, okay? When Jaguar was in that house in Shreveport, right? They was not fixing to give her that house, right? So then here come Legina, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I told Legina, I said, listen, they were trying to get her to get an apartment in Shreveport. Legina said, I don't want to like live in Shreveport. And I was like, man, you don't want to live there? So what are you doing? Right? So they were trying to get her to put the name of the house of Shreveport in her name and then get an apartment and have her stay in an apartment over here while they stayed in the house. So it's almost like a thing to where if one thing don't go right, you know, they get to like still stay in the apartment with Legina. You know what I'm saying? And Legina was like, you know, I don't want to live here. This is like not a place for a person. It's really like a family environment. It's not like a place for a young 30-something-year-old, 28 or whatever, however old she was to make it in. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in the more thriving. Shreveport is not what's up. You know what I'm saying? If you have a family,
so like they tried to take apartment in Legrina's name, basically. They were using her
just in case the house didn't go through.
Which house was that? Whose house was this?
Some house they were squatting in that initially it was supposed to be her and Goomba moving into, but then when that broke up, she was still trying to get it. And then she was going to run for mayor in Shreveport. All kind of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Legina was like, you know, I don't want to live here. So they were like living in hotels in Shreveport as they were trying to get this house, right? So that's why she's so upset with me, because she was one supposed to do the interview with Tasha K, and two, she's supposed to get the house in Shreveport. And what happened is she got to talk about my child's father. And me and Legina were the one, when Legina decided she didn't want to stay with her no more, she got online and talked all this stuff about my child's father. And I said, you know what? That's enough. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to like talk about my child's father is deceased. You don't get to say that. You know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what? This is where she's at. Based on people and what they had done, you know, I'm not gonna like mention the other content creators' information but I know that, yeah, based on their research, shouts out to them. I was able to track her down and say, okay, this is where she's at, because I wanted to like remove my name from the bond, because you don't get like to say this about my child's father and try to say that you screwed him and had sex with him and back in the day and what you don't know. And let me tell you what she said, my next live, I'm going to tell you about her Genesis's baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So she was already trying to make him out to be gay and all type of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he was sleeping with Guru, and like she was about to like come out with this whole like nasty thing about my child's father. And I said, you know what? No, that's it. Because my name is on this bond. All right. You already are a fugitive. You have not went to the bond company. You missed court. And I'm going to sit here and keep my name on the bond. And you have not even gave a F about nothing. And even though Legina was the one who paid the bond, my name was on it. My address was on it. And I'm not going to have the police looking for you at my house. And I know that you're in Shreveport, because they have this thing over here called warrant roundup. So when the warrants come active on a certain day of the month, the police come to your house looking for the person that has the warrant. So I said, I'm not fixing to go through warrant roundup and have the police come into my house looking for you. And I know you're in Shreveport. So guess what? Take my name off the bond, since you got all this shit to say about my child's father and talk about you slept with him and this, that, the other. If you only knew your baby daddy. That's what she said.
She always needs to, take your thing. Like when she takes you as one of her anything, she has to take everything that you own and make it ugly.
First of all, she told Legina that I was like this evil person. I'm a black hole. I'm this mean, just evil individual and everything.
Yeah, she told me that too.
Legina and I were beginning to become friends, and she didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? But actually, I was the one who got Legina out of the situation with her because at the end of the day, Jaguar was trying to use Legina. And on top of that, I found out after Legina left Jaguar that the whole objective of Jaguar even dealing with Legina was to embarrass her about being R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. And her whole thing was to get close enough to her and then try to put her on the spot and say, okay, we found this out. They were trying to get like DNA and this, that, the other. And she was going to bust her out in front of everybody and make her look stupid.
She wanted to make a joke of Lagwina.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's understandable because whose DNA were you going to compare it to determine if she was really related to the person R. Kelly and Aaliyah? So, yeah, it was disingenuous from the start.
But it's more like it's a woman that has clear mental issue and you want to take her as entertainment. Exactly. That's great.
Exactly. So imagine a person with mental illness and then you try to make them look stupid in front of everybody in the world. What could that lead to? And I said,
it's terrible.
Yep.
But that's what. But look how what goes around comes back around, because that's what she claimed those content creators did to her.
That's what she does. She takes everything that other people that she does, she puts it on other people. Other people are the evil one. She is the nice one. She is the good one. She is the whatever one.
Yeah,
like everyone is against her. Everyone is the troll farm. But I didn't know how far the Lagwina situation went. I didn't know that she was basically took in as a way to make fun of her. Because obviously this woman is not Aaliyah and R. Kelly's kid.
Well, let me tell you what happened is that, you know what, unfortunately, even though I tried to protect Legina, you know what I'm saying, when she left because she still wanted to like still run with that narrative, what Jag did is that she actually did a show on Amazon with some so-called psychologist and pretty much made her out to be a schizophrenic liar and she was crying. And I mean, I'm not sure if anybody ever seen this, but like Gina was like crying and all type of stuff. And it was like, man, that's crazy. So she was still successful. She was still able to successfully do that because the entire time Legina was away from Jaguar made sure that she stayed in touch with Legina, you know, including other people.
Yes, and was recording her this whole time. You're absolutely right, DJ Genesis. She put these videos on Patreon. She's currently making money off this poor woman. It's sad. But you claim your cruelty-free artistry. You claim you're women caring for women. Please.
But Kai, you got to remember, she said that her objective was to put Legina test results on that failing network, Philadelphia. So that's really why
to embarrass her.
To use it for a story.
Yeah.
Yep. But at the end of the day,
yes, Lady Bridget, you were really silent. What were you saying?
Oh, what I was saying that her objective to bring Legina down here was to use her story to put it on her failing network, Philadelphia. So she was going to charge people to watch, you know, Legina's story. So that was just the whole reason why she really ran and got her, to make money off her story and put it on her network. I don't know what happened. She claimed Google ran off with the passwords and all that crap. I don't know whatever happened to her network.
Who knows anything about the whole Goomba thing?
I know a little bit, and I know one thing she told me from the start was that he saved her from death's door, aka from unaliving herself. So at the end of the day, if he cared about you that much, from saving you from that situation, and y'all are husband and wife, and y'all took vows, it's just, I understand if he was abusing her, which I wasn't in to see that whole thing. I don't think he was, but emotional abuse, physical abuse, I wasn't there to witness that. But that's a different hand. But all these things she claimed, what the irreconcilable differences of what broke up their marriage, it was a whole bunch of miscellaneous crap. Talking about he's doing this, he's doing that.
But did you ever meet Goomba?
No.
Because Goomba, she will say the most horrible thing about this man, but anything that Jaguar Wright say is garbage.
I met him.
How is that man? Is he the devil? Allegedly.
No. She was driving him insane.
Always putting him on live.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is that they were constantly at odds with each other toward the end. And then she said that she had a plan to leave him. But the thing is that there's a lady named the governess that was telling him that she's trying to get you killed because the way that she was going about stuff was very really like, imagine a person that's a not Vietnam, but like a Gulf War or whatever veteran, and you're triggering them. You know what I'm saying? He's already got PTSD and this, that, the other, and you're constantly at odds arguing with them all the time about every little fucking thing. And so he's damn near about to lose his mind. You know what I'm saying? He's like trying to like not like lose it. And every time that they would come to my house, they would be in the middle of an argument. There would be never a time where they would come to my house and he'd be cool and they'd be cool and everything. It would always be a thing where Shaka, go talk to Goomba because he's tripping again. But it's like, and Shaka was telling Goomba, and it's crazy because Jaguar ended up like telling Shaka to get away from me, but Shaka was telling Goomba to get away from her. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't doing nothing to Shaka, you know what I'm saying? But giving him a place to stay. But I think that, you know, she took it out on me. But I'm like, dude, Shaka's the one because Shaka was the one that was telling Goomba get away from her. It's too much. Whatever's going on, because she'd be embarrassing him, talking crazy to him, all up in the house, whatever going on. They'd be arguing and stuff. And he'd be like, man, listen, this is what you got to do because it's too much. Right? But then she took it out on me. And then when they broke up and everything, she thought, I don't know what the fuck she thought. But I'm like, bro, I never talked to Goomba except for to do your website. You made friends with the very guy that helped to encourage Goomba to leave you because it wasn't me.
Well said. She stayed triggering Goomba to the lives, bringing Solar around, bringing him to the barbershop while y'all having an active argument. That was premeditated in itself.
Honey, they were at my house when whatever happened with Goomba and them on the way back from Shreveport. They dropped Goomba off at the house where they lived at, came back to my house, and he was telling Shaka, well, she's really exhausted. They've been arguing the whole time. I guess he had pulled the gun out, whatever. I don't know. And maybe that, but the thing is that, listen, a person is constantly like getting on your nerve, whatever. He was pretty much about to kill himself in the car. He was on some like,
on your life, please, Degenesis. And wow.
Like, yeah, it was like on some like, imagine the person just keep bugging you. Well, I just don't understand why you already got PTSD. You've been in wars, whatever you've been through, and this person just on you. Eventually, you're like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because if you have a mental problem, then of course that's going to trigger you. So it was getting that deep with the whole thing in the car, and they dropped him off. They came back to my house. Jaguar Wright went to sleep for a few hours. Then they left my house, went to her house, and Goomba was there. They got into it, and then I guess he left. Then they followed him over there to the barbershop, and that's where you get the whole barbershop incident. And we were out of town, so I didn't even like really know what was going on in my own house at all.
Does anyone know what the barbershop incident is?
Everybody knows what the barbershop is.
I do not. What is it?
The barbershop incident is where she went to the barbershop. Goomba was there. Okay. Solar gets out the car. He's trying to be the peacemaker. She's hollering. Next thing you know, Goomba comes out the barbershop, beats up Solar. She's talking about, you beating up my nephew. And she's acting crazy. Somebody body slams her. Next thing you know, she gets in the car and she's like, you hit me. You put your hands on me. Nobody puts their hands on me without paying me some money. Next thing you know, that's where she has the phone and she's like they're all gonna die. Pooh, pretend like she's shooting them, turns the camera around, gets outside the camera, throws ashes onto the barbershop of her son, gets back in the car, rubs the ashes on her face. Solar's like, no bad juju. We need to be in peace and love and whatever. No, Solar, get in the car. Just a bunch of crazy nonsense.
What did she want with Solar? Did she have a crush on him?
No, I don't think
because she is.
I think that she was trying to in her mind, she thought that she was trying to get him, like make him into like a godchild.
I think she slept with him. If you ask me.
You think so? I don't know.
Jackson,
why do you think so, Lady Bridget? Why do you think so, Lady Bridget?
Because any man that comes around Jag, she spreads it open. She's a whore. She just any man.
Why do you say that? Like, did she do that a lot around you? And what circumstance?
Not around me.
Kevin.
She throws herself on men too much for me.
Lady Bridget, give them the names. Johnny Popcorn, Box Wine, Kevin. Yeah, the list goes on. Sip, YouTube boyfriends, Triple D, all YouTube people that she put in monetized relationships off of.
Yeah, she slept with them. I mean, we can't even count many YouTube boyfriends, girlfriends. It's impossible to count.
Well, I'll say this is that at one point Solar did like go to Mexico after the whole thing with Velvet fell apart, and he ended up back in her house in California, wherever they were at, and he was over there. And that lasted a certain amount of time. And she was actually talking mess to one of his baby mamas that had just had the baby, and she was talking mess Janae. She was talking mess to her. So I don't know. Something was going. I don't know.
DJ Genesis, did she ever verbalize this to you? She told me she wanted to conduct some type of ritual with Solar and Velvet and their baby at the Grand Canyon. Yes, she told me.
I know that she did a ritual with Solar to get Velvet back, and that was the whole thing where they went to go to Velvet Tacos. They had went to some body of water and did something, and to get Velvet back to Solar. And at one point, it did kind of work where she did end up coming back. She ended up pregnant, and they came back because Jaguar was the one who gave Velvet
pregnant.
She was pregnant by Solar. Jaguar came out and gave got the pregnancy test to Velvet, and she found out that she was pregnant by Solar. And so Solar ended up coming when I guess they began to talk again because they had to stop talking because Velvet didn't want to have nothing to do with him. And next thing you know, she got the pregnancy test, found out she was pregnant, and then Solar comes. Next thing you know, they're doing the whole Real Life Street Stars with her and him, and they're pretending like they're like a couple and all this other weird stuff. And then they ended up going to Florida, then to Mexico, and then they broke up, and then they have not been together since.
Wow.
Ain't it a shocker?
I didn't know that she had all those relationships with different people because she seemed to be extremely yeah, I think you said Jag was pregnant, but I think you were talking about Solar's other woman, I suppose.
Yeah, Velvet was pregnant by Solar. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Don't forget, guys.
Okay.
Don't forget the fake pregnancies. Every time a guy tries to leave, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, I heard that story, and she told me that was fake. So
she was pregnant by was it Scipio or Sip or something like that? Or?
Who is that Sip? Who is that Sip man?
He's Miss Cat, one of her friends.
Yes, he's from Chicago. She met him through YouTube on a panel and then met up with him and then claimed on a podcast he was sent after her and she slut him out and claiming he essayed her. But then put out the video to a blogger. But he essayed you and your eyes rolling back.
She had Ayasha put it out because we were all in the group chat. She said, Ayasha, go down and tell King Payne to check his email. So she had Ayasha send the video out to King Payne and different people. Then she tried to sell the video. Nobody would buy it.
That's a part of her whole getting ahead of the curve.
Not to mention, remember she went on somebody's channel with her breast exposed, hanging.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, she did that to Kimmy.
Okay, yeah.
Did she only do that to Kimmy or she did that to other people?
Just Kimmy.
Thank God, mother. Like she loved doing that. Who had the town hall?
The town hall.
Where she comes and she's like, shame, shame, shame.
That was my you just had on this panel.
That was my town hall that I did, and then they had like the transgender come to the town hall that she hired to go there and do that.
Yep, that person with the macaroni hair you just had up on here, Madgie.
Oh, Tulsa was also got a town hall. Okay, I understand.
Think it was Queen Talk. Was it Queen Talk? I don't know. It was some transgender she had.
Wow, but she likes doing that because she's doing that to me, and she tried to do it to me in private and was really mad that I didn't obey Ayasha.
Cool. She had like a transgender come to my town hall meeting because initially I did the show with Charleston White, and then Shaka, she was on the phone with him the whole time, and I was putting this whole thing together. And so when they didn't come, they didn't show up, and I was doing the whole thing. Next thing you know, this transgender was walking through the entire town hall.
Let's call her Queen Tulsa, please. Let's be polite. Thank you so much.
I don't know if it was Queen Tulsa. It was somebody.
Huh? Okay.
I don't know if it was Queen Tulsa. All I know was it was a transgender woman that was walking around the whole place saying shame, 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 and this is a cursed event. She was cursing it, curse. And then when Sydney Starr came up on the panel, she began to make a mess about the whole thing. And then when I tried to stop her, she pulled a pistol out of her thing that had a thing over it, it was shaped like a gun. Yeah, so I don't know if they planned on popping the gun in the at the theater or whatever, but it was shaped like a pistol. So, and when she pulled it out, I was like, man, chill out.
I got a pistol. Yeah, I think that's why she keeps on crying about losing it.
It was a transgender woman, very thin. I think Tulsa might be a little bit bigger than this woman. She was kind of a little bit smaller. But whoever this transgender was had a pistol in her somewhere and pulled it out and was like, yeah, And
absolutely. The town hall is put in place to gaslight you and to actually feeling shame for what you didn't do.
Yeah, because I was throwing the town hall about the Charleston White event, and it was the second part of part 2. And so I think that she was trying to ruin that whole thing.
Oh, bye, Cultivate with Kai. Bye, Bradley. Bye, Kimmy. And I will answer the question after everyone has left the panel. Oh, bye, Lady Bridget.
I don't think it was Tulsa. It was a smaller transgender woman that I think that Sydney Starr said, well, this person always follows me everywhere I go. And, it was a whole thing. But when I walked up on her and said, it's time to go, she pulled out something that was covered in like some kind of paisley, like material, like a pistol. And I was like, oh my God. So I imagine being up close to someone and they pull out like a pistol. And I'm like, okay.
That's so weird. That's so
I don't know
weird.
if she was going to try to like do that to like make the whole event like not happen. I don't know what she was going to do, but it was
But yeah, no, for me, sincerely, it is all about exposing her dangerous tendency, because this is cult-like behavior. Like, she's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, it might have been Tulsa. I wouldn't have known, but I just knew it was a. And I have the footage. I still have the footage of her doing that. It was crazy. Yeah. And imagine walking up on somebody and they pull a pistol out. And even as
that's weird.
Something like, man, I'm like, bro, it could have just been like a taser, but I don't know. It was shaped like a gun. So I was like, so I had to be able to diffuse the situation, because even Kevin Wesley got up off the stage and he was gonna like help out. And then I think Sonetta told him to chill out because we had it under control. But yeah. It was, yeah. So
no, but that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, it's like when you know, but like when for the new victim comes in, like all innocent, instead of warning the victim nicely, they're warning the victim like, yo, don't be stupid, pow. It's like nobody takes kindly to that.
Well, a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still.
Exactly. And what do you know Sam?
Yeah.
What did she do to Sam?
I just know him from when he was at my house. Very intelligent young man. Very intelligent, very smart young man. I don't have anything negative to say about Sam. I think
because she said so many AI video, AI this.
No, that was not AI. That was definitely Sam. That's how he talks. That's how he is. And yeah, 100%. That's his behavior. That's his whole like mannerisms. That's him. And shouts out to Sam for standing up to his mom, because someone needs to do it. Because what are you doing?
Why do you think Sam needed to stand up to his mom?
I mean, this whole thing has been going on since like he was at his grandma's house.
What thing was going on?
Like her going over there. Well, you need to let my husband talk to my son and all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing it? Why would you?
I don't understand. Why won't you let who talk to my son?
Oh, okay. You missed. Okay, so there was a whole video of when she went over to the grandma's house, who was Sam Senior's mother's house, that was taking care of Sam, and was on. So I'm like, well, he need to come outside and talk to my new husband, which was Goomba at the time. Just and then called Sam's mom schizophrenic, and then Sam was like, man, like, stop, mom. And I wish I would have seen that before I knew I even brought her into my fold, because a lot of the stuff I didn't see until later, because I would have known that this person was unhinged. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, exactly. If you don't know and then you get into the situation, there's too much information out there. And then she tells you not to watch it because it's all lies. So you don't believe it. Anyhow, that was my situation.
Well, look up the video of Jaguar Wright going to the grandma's house, Sam's grandma's house. I mean, it's weird, looking back on everything, it was very much clues as to what was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes you ignore like certain like red flags because, in your mind, you think, okay, well, whatever's going on is not going to affect me. Right. So even though she was saying these things about the roots and this, that, the other, I'm thinking that she was really doing a good deed. Okay. You're talking about Malik B. You're campaigning for these people. I was not thinking that there was a whole thing that was going to turn into a Jay-Z and P. Diddy thing and all this other stuff. I'm thinking that, oh, okay, well, she was only talking about the roots. And I get what she was saying. Okay, yeah, y'all should be more caring about the people that have passed away. But as I look back on it, it's like, no.
So she didn't start with the Diddy and Jay-Z thing?
No, she started off with a Big L and Malik B of the Roots. And that's how it started off. And then it was like Common, and then that whole thing. And then Common had to come out to Talib Kweli. She talked about Talib Kweli. And as time went on, I was not like, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe she did go through this, right? So I was giving her credit, like, okay, maybe she's just speaking out about what happened to her on the road. Because things happen like that on the road, okay? But as time went on, and I met her in person, and she's talking about that there's people following her. Again, red flags didn't go off in my mind when she's saying that she had to back up and skirt and this, that, the other, because there was a Mexican cartel after her. It didn't quite register with me that there was something wrong. It didn't take until she came to my house, got in touch with Carbonation, started to be like kind of mean in my house, do kind of weird stuff, start to try and like get people against me. I said, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Because I was actually like, okay, I'm like, okay, well, I know you from back in the day, and I still associated her as the person I knew from back in the day. I didn't know, I was not associating her for who she was now. You know what I'm saying? So, because I knew her, I booked her back in like 1998.
Who?
Black Lily. Jaguar. I booked her back in 1998 when she was with Black Lily before she ever even did anything with the Roots.
And did you ever meet her before then?
Yeah, I booked her. I booked her and Black Lily. So that's how I knew her from back then. I didn't know her as this new person talking stuff about Malik B and Common. So I like looked past all that, and I was like more focused on, well, I know that you were on tour with the Roots. I know that you were singing the song "Is What You Want, Babe." I knew all her songs. I used to go to her concerts. I was a fan. Honestly, I was a fan. But it's what they say is never meet the people that you are fans of, because
Never do this. Never do this. But when did you meet her back after booking her a couple of times back in the 90s?
say it again.
When did you meet her for this, like after the 90s? Before, like on YouTube?
I met her like a few times, like, because throughout the years, I like kind of always, imagine like one of your favorite artists, like, okay, you might like keep in touch with them. Okay, what they're doing now, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
when she came to Detroit, I was at her concert. When she played the African American World Fest, I was there. When she played with Drake Pfeiffer, I was there. When she was in DC with my friends Oasis Baraka and them their events, I was there. Like, I was the first one that brought her to DC. People wasn't checking for her in DC. I was the one who made it like, oh, okay, I brought her and Black Lily to my thing. And then people started, oh, okay, Black Lily. And then they brought Black Lily to their thing. So I was like the one that saw the talent and said, listen, this girl is something else. And I was actually trying to, because she's really good with the live performances, I was trying to actually get do a live recording of her live set, because I was like, man, I was telling whoever I was on the phone with, like, man, these these albums she's doing is not giving her justice, because her real essence is in the live performance, because her live performance was awesome. You know what I'm saying? And that's where my mind was at, like, oh, okay, I know this person is really a talented artist, you know what I'm saying? But then kind of find out, so yeah.
So when you booked her, you kept in touch with her for a couple of years, and then when did the relationship become more intense? When did she try to basically overtake your life?
That was when I had dinner with her after the whole carbonation thing.
When was that? When was that around?
About 2.5 years ago. So, and I brought her to my house. I initially met her in a restaurant, and she was telling me to watch out because of people watching her, and and I'm over here like, getting out the hook. She came to the restaurant with a hood over her head and sunglasses on. And I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And then she called Obi Trice on the phone. She called
no respect at all. Yeah.
She called a few people on the phone. And so the whole time we're like meeting, I paid for the dinner and everything like that we had. But she felt like, she was like, yeah, people are listening to me right now. People are looking at me, watching me right now in this restaurant. I'm like, well, they're watching you too. I'm like, they're watching me too. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? So we leave, and I'm like, okay. So she goes to her car, and I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like looking back and forth, thinking like the cartel is after her, because she's making it seem like there's like people after her, like the this and the that, like people.
Exactly. Super scary.
So when I got in my car, I looked behind the seat, like somebody like behind the seat, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking somebody going like, So I finally left, but yeah, she called me and said, listen, I'm gonna come by your house because I want to talk to Shaka and them. And so after that, she did a little bit of stuff about my child's father when they first got there. She told a little story, but from that point on, it was no longer about what I came to her with. It was 100% about carbonation. She called them Carbon Island.
What the fuck? Why?
Carbonation refugees. and she said that she was the empress of carbonation. And from that point on, it was no longer about what we said we were going to do. It was about like carbonation and doing music with them and whatever. And she would get irritated with me even just being there, my presence alone.
Yeah, because you're annoying because you're not obeying her orders. Like she's attracted to people who have been already been in cult or people who are easily like, you know.
Yeah, and I was pretty much I was always over here doing websites, doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They would be in the front room. She would be like arguing with like
But when you met her, it was for what documentary?
for my child's father by 10.
Okay, yeah, the one that she's talking shit now about. But then it changed it to Carbonation.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. And the people in Carbonation that were in your house were Solar and was there and Velvet?
Solar, Velvet, Shaka, and Lazine.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them. And that was after their leader was arrested?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then what happened?
I think that she, like I said, she created like a whole thing called Carbon Island, and it became about like what about that, you know? They were doing music, and it was crazy because one time I walked through while she was recording, and the kids were playing because you know it was always kids there.
Oh my god, okay.
Kids were playing, and she was like, "Oh, disrespectful! How you gonna walk into a recording session and be doing it?" She like cussed me out because I like had the kids, and I'm playing with the kids and stuff like that. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know it was a recording. It's my house."
Mm-hmm. So she came willingly into the Carbonation thing. She decided to call it Carbon Island, and she was the empress of it. From people that were already easily brainwashed because they were already in Carbonation at the beginning.
Well, what happened is because I was in my priesthood, my priest mode, you know what I'm saying, priestess, she had to be the one step up. I'm an empress, you know what I'm saying? And so there was one time where we actually did a recording and Solar was singing songs about Nature Boy and I was like singing a song and it was that's very embarrassing. When you look back on it, it's really like stupid. It's like, damn, wow.
Why is it embarrassing?
When you see the recording, you'll be like, wow, it was very embarrassing. When I look at it, I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize what was even going on. It wasn't registering to me what was happening, you know?
So why is it embarrassing? Like it's just you and who is singing?
It was Solar, and then she was singing, and I said a few things about Bump Nature Boy and this, that, the other. It was just stupid, you know what I'm saying? But bottom line is that the whole thing was the whole thing was for her to get closer to them and to, you know, throw me underneath the bus. Like, you know, it was weird. I don't understand why she felt like that two things couldn't exist at the same time.
Because it's only her that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with her. Like, you can meet her for a project. She will never do anything because she's lazy. And then she sees people that she can get a quick buck or do something with it. And she just keeps them forever. Like she wanted to do with Tammy Wallace.
Well, she got like a lot of music done in my house. You know what I'm saying? That she didn't do shit with. So I'm like, really, what was it? You know what I'm saying?
What? She did music at your house? And
yeah,
she
did like Welcome to the Circus. She had a song called Welcome to the Circus. She had like a whole thing. She was cussing out people online, doing all kind of stuff. Trying to teach Legina to sing, and Legina can't sing. Sorry. No offense to Gina, but you can't sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we get mad at me because I'd be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like because she had people like against her. And I was like, okay, well, what if why don't we like just focus on getting this removed from you? But whatever was going on was too strong. I couldn't stop it, you know? People doing work on her.
And when you were there, who was in the troll farm? And you're like me, it's like Danny a lot.
It wasn't no troll farm.
Oh, she didn't talk about that with you?
There was no troll farm.
Oh, there was for her, believe it.
The troll farm happened as she began to keep cutting up. You know what I'm saying?
And
it really wasn't even a troll
doing
farm.
What? She keep doing what?
The more that she cut up, the more people got tired of seeing her cut up, and the more they began like to talk negative about her. And then that's where the whole "it's a troll farm against me" began to.
Oh my God, you're kidding me. Who were the people cut up? Does that mean people that don't want to talk to her anymore?
Well, no, people that like began to cover her acting a fool, start talking about how she's behaving, start
like who?
Breaking Danny Robinson, incoming opinion tree. It was a bunch of people just beginning to like cover the insanity that she was doing, and so
cover as in talk about it. I'm
this is the troll farm.
I'm so sorry. I'm French, so
no,
I'm translating at the same time. Yeah,
it's not a troll farm. It's like people are watching you make a fool of yourself, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And so that's what pretty much that whole troll farm is something she made up in her mind. There's no troll farm. That's not. It doesn't even exist.
No, it doesn't exist at all. But I want now, because of you, I now understand where the existence of this imaginary enemy came from. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because me, when I came into it, like the troll form was already firmly in place. You know what I mean? So that's why for me, I'm like, oh my God. So that's when she got the idea, because people were kept on like looking at her and being like, what are you doing?
That's like me, and I'm acting a fool, and then people start to cover me acting like a fool, and I say, "Well, it's a troll farm." Like, no, it's people covering you acting a fool. Like, is it trolls or is it you? Like, what are you doing?
It's you. It's
a
you.
way
But
to,
like now it's
put the blame
interesting.
on
Yeah, yeah.
somebody else and not take responsibility for how you're acting in public. And you're going to all these places acting a fool, and people are covering it. Okay, so is that a troll farm or are that people just covering your behavior?
Exactly.
If I go to the police station and I start like wilding out and have a camera of myself and I'm up there like, you better do this, I'm fixing to go over here, and then take a picture of the, come on now. And then people cover that. Is that a troll farm or are that people just covering my behavior?
People covering the behavior. Like the troll farm is bullshit.
She was at the actual airport. She called the guy. Yeah, oh man, and this, that, the. I'm surprised that she made it out the airport. Like, I don't know what airport allows you to like do all that, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
They were probably nicer than most. Wow.
Yeah.
There is
no such thing as a troll farm. All that stuff in her mind. That's a fake group of people that she uses to like make a target out of, like, oh, this is the troll. It's an imaginary thing. Danny Robinson is the troll farm. Come on
now. Oh no, Danny Robinson is part of the troll farm. There's a lot of people in the troll farm. Like a lot. Like you are part of the troll farm.
I'm part of the troll farm, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not even thinking about this.
82 is, Kingpin is, King World is, Danny Robertson is, Sean Davyway is, Trees is, Incoming Opinion is, Too Strong is, Ratchet
is.
Like
having a meeting about her and trying to take her down.
Because she is the worst. She is evil.
The troll farm.
Yeah, that's why. Because she's like,
no,
they're all against
me. Enemies, ma'am. You've made that many enemies in life. It's not a farm. Yeah. It's just a group of people that just don't fucking fuck with you, bitch. Sorry. Oops, my bad.
So yeah, me, I'm understanding so much, because when you are in the inner circle, you are not encouraged into looking into it.
Oh yeah, because you'll get the truth when you actually look into it.
No, but like when I mean that you're not encouraged, I mean you will be like chastised for it. You will be like, you cannot go look into it. It's forbidden.
Forbidden? Like what?
It's a cult. Cult-like, allegedly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, people don't understand. She really put it's a cult. And Ayasha is there, and Grace is there. There's a lot of people there.
So she really like took the whole like carbonation thing.
Yes.
And made her own little cult people. That's crazy.
Because that's what I find interesting, because I'm like, okay, she came from carbonation. She observed carbonation. She did the carbonation island. I don't know why it failed. But since then, she has been perfecting, you know.
I'm sorry. I just said somebody straight, because people like, you know what I'm saying? People like to
people don't be offensive in the comment. If you don't like the guest, you leave or you will be blocked.
And I'm like, dude, all this you're a witch stuff. Okay.
Okay, like she's a priestess, that's fine. Like I said, I am cool with everyone until
I got the wicked thing on my thing. If you want to make me into okay, I'm a witch then. And watch out then. If I'm a witch, watch out then. Don't try to like if you want to believe I'm a witch, okay, well then watch out then. What you want to believe, okay?
Don't be that triggered by the chat.
I'll be wicked. You see my picture. Okay, I'm a witch.
Genesis. Don't respond, because people will always say things about you on the internet. But people should not be doing that on my chat.
On here. I purposely like leave my little fake wicked thing.
Yeah, it's really cute.
But you know what's so crazy? I'm actually like a Broadway.
Yeah, I like everyone. I like Kai. I like Lady Bridget. I like Madgie, the Black Crow. I like Kimmy. I like DJ Genesis. I ain't got no problem with anyone. I like 82, even though now he's being kind of babyish. I like Donut. Like, I ain't got no problem.
No, you know what's so crazy is that, like, I put this on here, but really I'm just I'm a theater kid. I like
There
theater.
you go.
I was in Guys and Dolls. I was in like the West Thing Story, the thing with the some West Story. I forget what I was in little like plays and stuff. So I'm like
Mm.
I played instruments, so, and I was in choir and all that stuff. So I'm like a theater person. So yeah, I love Wicked. I love all that stuff. But I'm not a witch now. No.
Yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't
I've
matter.
interviewed witches on my channel, West Side Story. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've interviewed witches
I
on my
hope
channel.
AP2 will come back around because I don't have any problem with anyone. I refuse for anyone to try to bring me into any mess because I was forced to choose side way too early and I am exhausted. I'm not
No,
choosing anything.
I'm gonna say this, Matt. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff is really negative. And Jag will put you into a negative space. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't even realize you're in a negative space, you could be in a negative space because you'll look up and you're like, man, why is everybody hating on me when I'm just cool with her? You know what I'm saying? And then they end up, and then you end up getting the flack for people just not even liking her.
No,
Yeah.
so just 1 second, the Genesis. Pull up the video. Don't give me orders. There is nothing that gets under my skin than people who give me orders. Clearly, I am with someone on the panel. After, if I look at the videos and it's from someone that I know is not going to strike me, I will do it. I have seen your messages. Please don't use those type of word with me. I don't like it. Yes, DJ Genesis, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not like an evil person that's trying to do something harmful to somebody. I'm really a friend. And I feel sad that, that unfortunately, people took my friendship and my kindness for weakness. They didn't like really see what I was trying to do to help them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a sad thing, but I'm grateful for the lesson I learned about helping people and not to extend yourself, you know what I'm saying, too far for the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lesson, and I'm gonna give a shout out to King World and his panel because sometimes it be the spirit like talking to you through like some of the stuff. And if you're like me, I was a baby in my spirituality. So
Ralph the Wise, if you want to ask me question, you are welcome on the panel and you already know this. I'm not answering questions from the chat. Like if you want to ask question, come up or leave the chat. Stop being a big baby.
come on, tell the truth about what? What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna talk to
One thing I
him.
will say
Like,
about people like
yes.
that is they just want to spin things into a negative thing.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm ready. I'm ready
talking
to
about
be
real
fun and
spirituality
a
and what I
negative
went
thing.
Can
It's
I just
okay
say this?
because I deserve it. But I thank you so much for coming in. I hope you come back another day to continue to tell me what's going on with her because that's what I really want to do that now.
Well, no, I wanted my last thing I wanted like this.
Yes.
Because is that at the end of the day, when I talked about everything that happened to me, it was a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to learn about myself. This is really like a testament of my own growth. And I'm grateful for a person like Jaguar to come into my life and show me where might be weak at. You know what I'm saying? Where I was weak at, being too kind to people, being too giving, doing like trusting people. You know what I'm saying? She showed me like, no, you can't trust none of these niggas that you have got around you. Oh, and here is the recording of why. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Look at Shaka playing two sides of the fence. So you think this is your friend, right? Okay, you're over here supporting him. You over here got his back. You over here like, over here like jumping, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas don't give a fuck about you. So one thing I will say is that, this situation showed me that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah,
I don't want you to like look at this whole situation that's going with you as only just service level of that Jaguar, this, that, the other. Look at the underlying thing that what's going on, because it's about how you trust people, how you give your trust, and learning not to trust so easy. Because that's what happened to me.
Absolutely. Like, believe me, now I trust no one. That's why I am neutral ground. I'm like, as long as I don't find out that the person is evil, I don't mind that the person comes on my panel. And to be seen as evil by me is a big thing. And I absolutely believe that Jaguar Wright is evil.
But I'm gonna tell you this: is that this story is really not about Jaguar Wright. It's really a story about you and your growth.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
You need to take the power away from her. Hold on, take the power away from her and make it about you. Okay.
Now, yeah, I am. That's why I am talking about this.
She is nobody in this whole thing. What happened is that a situation came along where you needed to like step into your power and realize, hey, I could be too nice at times, and that's what happened to me. And much love, and I appreciate you for having me up on here.
Thank you so much, DJ Genesis.
Thank you. Much love.
I hope to see you another time. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So yes, everyone, when I have someone on the panel, please don't be like, Madgie, do this, do this, do this. I'm like, but I have someone on the panel. Like, let's be polite. Yeah, exactly, Lady K. And I thank you for telling me to watch that thing. I will go watch it. But when it's like, Maggie, watch it. Okay, one time. Okay, 2 times, 3 times. It's like too much for me because I'm like, but I saw it. I watched the chat. Like, I'm going to come back to it. It's just that there is someone on the panel who is like, like they're talking and like it's interesting. So I don't want to do that. And like I said, for the super chat, I answer them after everyone is, gone and I have a moment to talk. So yeah, no, because like I said, I had a fucked up experience, but I had an experience of 3 months, man. I cannot explain if you were there for years and years and years and years and years. And so, amen. All of you, all our Jackos flunkies, let's be real. Like I said, for me, people are like, oh my God, you're still talking about Jaguar. And I'm like, yes, it was a period of my life that I'm literally analyzing. That's why I'm talking to people who had the same type of experience as me or saw her as weird. And I know that those people also have questions for me. So that's why I am open to being like, talk to anyone. But first of all, for me to go on anyone's panel, like I need, like the person should come on my panel too. Like, I think that's just common courtesy. So yes. So give me 1 second, everyone. I'm just going to answer the super chat and then I will come back to the front yard. Does anyone remember when she tried to turn the child against the mother? Listen, she tried to act as if Odell's 13 years old was some type of, like the nephew was some type of like rumor or something just because he was in love with a boy. Like, come on, man. Madgie, Too Strong said now that you're done with that fraud, they want to go live with you. Yeah, for sure. I will be really open to going live on their panel. And of course, like I said, I would like for them to come first on my panel because this week I am just processing everything that happened to me. So thank you, Anonymous76. Make it rain, make it rain. I saw the live. Nikki was OKP. Was on OKP. I think that's official campaign. And Jag was arguing with Nikki. It threatened to have the kid SA. Can someone please tell me who is Nikki? Nafisa. I just wanted everyone to know because I was publicly lied on by Murph. Absolutely are heartbreaking. So Nafisa, wait a second. Urgent blessing everyone they love to all. Murph lied on me on Maggie's and Jack's channel. He stated that he gave me a false reading. Unbelievable. I'm a heartbreaking. That's someone that seems so good to do something so evil. I am so sorry if that is what happened. I am not aware of what are the name of the people that Murph were talking about. So if that is the case, absolutely Murph should give you an apology if he lied on you on my panel. As for myself, I didn't know who he was talking about and he never mentioned any name. But thank you so much for the super chat. Make it rain, make it rain. Red Chana from the den. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nori. Exactly. But Murph apology are not mine to give. Like, that is the thing with people that I don't understand is that they come on my panel. It's like, I already have enough of my own apology. Like, you do know that I have a lot of apology to make because I thought a lot of people were on the troll farm and I did a lot of things. Yeah, Maggie's getting paid. And like I said, when people are asking, money, blah, blah, I'm like, I have 2 hill parents. I have no job right now. So yes, I am asking for money and I'm asking for a thing because I have things to pay. She just pushed back the time from the town hall again. Oh, I thought the town hall was supposed to happen at, I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, I know that it's just a shaming moment. So, hello, thank you, Cookie. Make it rain, make it rain. That is a question for Murph again. So I don't even want you to pay for it because I cannot respond for him. What I can say is that what I've always said, even in front of him, and the chat, everywhere, I know that the diploma was fake. Okay, that is just a fact for me. Oh yeah, of course. Did you Genesis? When I did the live trying to be like, yo, your dude is a creep ass, and he tried to bully me in front of the world, she was like, "We're doing it on all." I'm like, "No, I'm not going. It's an ambush." Like it's weird as hell. I gotta love the fact that Ralph is scared of coming up, but he's so comfortable saying that I was working for him since February, which is gonna be used by her and the town hall to justify that the troll farm exists. The fuck. So no, I was not working for Ralph. So now after that, he did clarify and say that it was by energy. So, like I wasn't aware, but I was. And I'm like, you know what? I cannot control energy. But that's the thing. People always want me to be mad against other people. I'm like, do they realize that every single one of them has already insulted me? Like, if I was to be that sensitive, I would be like crying all the time. But I'm not. That's why I can be on the internet. If you are sensitive, like a delicate little flower, you cannot be on the internet. People will be extremely mean to you. But as long as people don't go like Odell trying to trigger my essay and my PTSD because he knows it's there because I already reacted to that, that's disgusting. That's not normal. Goomba left Jack for Nikki. Yeah, she is disgusting like that. I will, wow. Okay. I am going to create another community tab where people can put videos that they want me to watch, and I will look if I can watch them. Ralph gave you a lot of grace, Madge. Like I said, if he wants to talk to me, I'm good. I've keep on dropping the link for him. Like I said, he said the thing about me working for him since February, so I don't know what voodoo he thinks he was doing. But I'm just like, hey man, I cannot control energy. So yo, whatever. But like, okay, so like I said, because in the live is gonna get erased. Like I don't know. I'm gonna do a community type. Exactly. And when I've gathered enough that I can verify that I can watch, I would then do the whole thing. But yeah, what I think about the town hall, well, I already knew even when I was brainwashed and I still wanted to reconcile. Even when I wanted to reconcile, I still knew the town hall was a trap because not even because of other town hall. Like I didn't think Amber's town hall was unfair for the simple reason that I didn't know who Amber was. And I didn't know that she liked to do like and I found out the truth. Like I didn't know that you liked to do that for just to fucking shock you into being scared for your life. So I was just like, okay, I guess she's a troll because I didn't know Amber. And then after that, they went on the live, and then I tried to be nice, but like I said, we're gonna rewatch the whole Amber thing so that I can have a new perspective now that I am not anymore in the zombie. Okay. She was giving a lot of. So you wanted her when she was giving the information for the evidence to play at the same time. I understand, but no, this is not going to happen because I need to verify if I can play the clip because I am not messing around anymore. I hope that was a fake one. Like, that's so pathetic. Go do the town hall. Stop pushing it back. That's fucking weird. Like, I hope that was like a fake one because that is just pathetic. Go continue to do AI of me be getting wet and doing like with Bird going out. Like, continue to go and do what you got to do with what you need to do with yourself. Okay, do yourself. Like I said, I know what they wanted to do with me when I got there, and I respectfully decline. I respectfully refuse. Like I said, I respect. What? Take your time, never do town hall. I'm never speaking to those people again, except if it is in the card. Okay? Like I'm never speaking to any of those people again. Have you added 200 pounds on your photo? I thought you are authentic. Are you asking me if I am fat? Because that's fine. You can call me fat. How to say this? Donat was way more original. Ask said in the West about that prostitution charge he caught in 2013. How not surprising. Like I said, I'm not surprised. I understand what happened. Like I understand what was my supposed to be my destiny, and I am motherfucking out. So yeah. Okay, I don't do men that just start screaming at me, get mad at me, think they're above me. The fuck? Random loser like Odell, why? I'm never ever talking to any of them again. They're fucking creepy to me. Okay, they're all so. He was probably selling, Cheryl. He was probably selling, but like, don't quote me on that. It's my bias speaking. So yeah, like I'm saying, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like I said, I'm not interested. I'm just like, no, thank you. I have no interest in being any type of rank of any sort. Okay, I have no interest of being in anything at all, and I'm not interested in being in C. I'm not interested in being S. I'm not being interested in being anything. Okay, so all I can say is that I am free. I am freedom. Okay, like are you crazy? I'm a young girl. Do they not like not a young? I'm fucking old. I'm 34, going on 35 in 1 month. Okay, but yeah, basically, yeah, exactly. I'm fucking free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Oh yeah, like she was like, Pretty Boy Floyd just threatened me. I was like, who the fuck is Pretty Boy Floyd? Like she's so weird. But yeah, to go back to Ralph the Wise, he's gonna say that he's controlling my energy, but he cannot even face me. I'm like, how can you control me but don't even be able to face me? That is still kind of like hilarious, isn't it? Fucking weirdo. Yeah, the lady even told people I called her. Yes, I don't know why she's so Yo, Pretty Boy Floyd. If you want to come up, please come up. Like, what is your story with Jag? Why does she think you are? Ralph is not a weirdo. No, I'm not saying that he's a weirdo as a weirdo. I'm saying that he's gonna say, like, go watch his last live. He said that he controlled me since fucking February, blah 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 blah. But he's not able to come and talk to me. Like, that's fucking weird. SOS. Come on, give me a little latitude. But yeah, what? Pretty Boy Floyd, why does she think you are Jay-Z? Like, I don't understand. Like I said, I have nothing about Ralph's commentary, but if you watch his commentary, you know what he said about me, like on his last thing. I watch him too. That's why when people say people want to come on Madgie, I'm like, yeah, because they know I watch their live. That's the point. Like, I don't understand. You truly don't know. Thank you, Pretty Boy Floyd. You don't need to come up anymore. I thought there was actually some type of what? Stop lying on Ralph. What? Why? Where did I lie? Like I said, go watch the video. Like I didn't do anything. Smash, so you are a fan then? A fan of who? Of Ralph the Wise, Donut, and 82? No. But I find their content entertaining. Like I know who they are and the YouTube sphere of their content. I know that they're gonna roast me and talk badly about me, and then they're all always like, "You got the other one's gonna stab you in the back," and I'm like, "Yo, you have to find my back to be able to stab it. That's the thing. I trusted Jag. I believe Jag. I don't believe anyone." Well, SOS, I would love to ask him how it worked, but you know, he never comes up. So I don't know what you want me to say right now. Dear Lord, what do you want from me? Oh, yeah, of course I'm doing a reaction to me. That's why I'm going to do, like doing a community tab with, and I'm telling everyone, put the video that you want me to watch. And then like, we're going to do a whole system. So yeah, I don't trust anyone. So that's why they're like, oh, you're allowing the person and you're trusting them. I don't trust no one, but I am capable of being pleasant and I am interested in what they have to say because I like watching their content. You think I know anything about Christian rock, and yet I know more about her now because Donut is doing content on her. I'm interested in the Cheryl world, and because you know what, if like I would love to talk to 82 and ask him question, and then he can ask me question also because whether he hate it or not, whether he loves it or not. He wants to know more about that cookie grandmother that is Jag. He wants to know more because she's fucking weird. So that is normal curiosity. He has questions for me. So I'm just like, stop being a big baby. Stop trying to make me choose between one or the other. That's why Cheryl World and the whole donut thing that pissed them off because you tried to make them choose. Oh, there is no choosing. You're not a baby. You're not a child. Like I said, Cheryl, thank you for doing that. I will be putting a community tab like when I get out of the live. Thank you. So yes, I will do that. I will react to all the whole video. We will learn the whole story of who is Jaguar Wright and how she came to become a freaking, semi-cut like leader or something. Like for me, I can do what I want. When people are like, don't talk about her. It's bringing back Juju. I'm like, don't fucking tell me what to do. People don't understand how strong is my defiance. Like for anyone who know SG Tutor, I did a test and my defiance was at 90%. Like 90%. That's how defiant I am. So when someone tell me what to do or what I did, I'm just like, yo, let me process how I process. That's how I'm comfortable. But anyone is like, yo, go talk to them one. I'm like, no, because I know I don't want to. Like, this is going to trigger me. I don't want to. But like trying to analyze what the hell and what created that woman who was able to mess with my mind. Exactly. Madgie, it's time to let Jack go, shawty. And I know it comes from a good place. But like I said, this is interesting to people, whether you like it or not. But I'm also extremely interested in understanding what 82 has to say about the fact that Shara World thing that he insulted. Yes, I'm young. I like gossip. That's why I'm like, people, do you understand? You will come to know me. Like I said, I'm also interested in the accusation against 82. Where did they come from? I'm interested in why does him and Donut hate each other so much. I'm interested in if he considered that he insulted Shara World's mom. Like, I'm interested. Like, it's my boy. Like, it was my boy. Donut is my boy. They both insulted me. They both think I'm a fucking idiot. So I'm just like, yo, if I don't react to this, why in the name of Jesus do I need to react to something that happened to them? I'm like, they were both not nice to me. R.I.P. George Foreman. So yes, that interests me. I don't want to stress anymore. Why do people not understand that? I don't want to stress. I don't like stressing. I just want to chill for a little while. We're going to look into also the trial. We're going to look into what was the point of doing that lawsuit. What is going on with the Kirk borough? What's going on with Big Homie CC? Like, we're going to talk about everything. I'm going to also put another community tab where you can drop what subject you would like me to do. Like, if you want me to do a trial of something, like, I love the trial thing. Please make amends. I didn't do anything. I'm not choosing sides. Like, if I need to be like, okay, I shall not be friends with people that, no, I'm not doing it anymore. I already did it. I cannot do it anymore. I refuse. This is giving me a headache just thinking about it. Dude, Jack, everything happened because of Jack. The day before Angie Stone, they tried to take me. When I did that, I'm like, okay. Stop talking about Jack. She's a real artist. Oh, yeah. She's a real artist that is real lazy, though. That's the problem with Jack. Jack is real lazy. Hello, King World. Do you want to come up? So yes. She's still now she left the hospital finally. She did. Please don't talk like that, bum. Who is the bum? Sean. And I repeat to all my mod, you remove 2 comments that are disrespectful or weird, and then after that, you block because I ain't got time for this. Yeah, SG Tutor has diagnosed me as a super empath. Okay, I just got home listening. Now we definitely gotta talk. I think so too. Like, it can be tomorrow because I think the conversation is gonna be long. And sincerely, I'm probably gonna go end the live in like 30 minutes. But yeah, we do need to talk, I think, because I now understand way more about the Carbon Nation. Just be nice, Sean. Be nice. Be nice. So yeah, King World, thank you so much. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. I will not sleep until 4 p.m. Normally, I start at 10:30. Odell cannot roast anyone. Got it. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, like, oh my god, that fucking boring man. Like I said, I shall talk about Ronnie Bo another time, everyone. Not right now. Like, this is gonna be another conversation for another time. Who is Miss Cleo? Thank you, Sean. Do make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Yeah, now I need to relax, yo. It's like midnight. I cannot do it anymore. I'm tired. Like tomorrow morning, I'm like here for sure. I'm not trying to control you, Madgie. Mute him. That's why I'm like, no, 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 no. Okay, Danny Robertson is welcome on my panel because sincerely, the simple idea of how much Jag would have a heart attack is hilarious to me. Like exactly. Look, look, look. Thank you, King World. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Like, look at this. Perry Penders and Donna discover the truth on 82. You think I'm not interested in that life? You think I'm not gonna go watch it after my life? That's why when people are like, yo, the cloud. I'm like, I am just a noisy person. I like gossip. I love. That's why I'm like, yeah, I like it. And if I can, he talked about my hair, but he talking about my hair. Oh God, can deal with those people. You think I don't want to know what's going on? You think I don't want to know? But like the whole thing about having to choose someone, I'm like, I'm not choosing. Okay, the choice is that I don't choose. If you feel like offended because I decided not to choose, then that's on you. I'm not doing that. Like I'm too tired. Like no. Danny Robertson is motherfucking hilarious. I'm gonna start streaming her video in a couple of days. It's just that right now, like I said, today I just woke up way too late. So that was terrible of me. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone is freaking beautiful. Like exactly me. I'm like, dude, I'm not coming on my platform doesn't mean that you're looking for clout or that I'm looking for clout. I'm just interested in good conversation. Like I'm interested in doing the trial. And if people are witnesses in my trial, I'm super happy. That's what I want. Ow. Madgie, where are you from? Make it rain, make it rain. She told me that she was cool with me using her content. So that's what she said on the live. And then I saw some people being mad and being like, I'm unsubscribing because her chat was mad at me. And I'm like, let them do the trial of my character. They can ask any question that they want. Why would they not think that I have a bad character if I was like supporting Jag? Of course, they think I'm the worst. Like, let people be in peace. Exactly. Like, nah. Let her do a town hall where she like probably plays some of my videos because she's creepy like that. But while she's doing that, we're just gonna show what type of things she thought I should have accepted and not talked about. Like with her weirdo of her fucking husband or whatever. Yes, I will get my rest. I'm just doing the whole thing. And like I said, I'm ready to answer a question. I'm just like, yo, I have two parents. Like, I'm not here to make it like to be like, I have two alien parents, please. No, I'm prefer to act like I'm like, oh yeah. I can make it rain for question because I do have 2 parents to take care of. Okay. When is my birthday? Make it rain, make it rain.
I would like to speak with him as well because he was in.
That is really interesting that I wanted to talk about. Donut and Ralph. Wait, are you the real? Are you the fake donut? Because there is a fake donut. Because if you're the real donut, I want to talk to you, man. Like I saw that you were pissed off with what's his name, Ralph the Wise. Why pissed off with him? What's going on? So I will drop the link for you. Hello there.
Hey, what's good?
I don't know if donut is in the chat. I saw a donut in the chat, but I don't know if it's the real one or a fake one.
Yeah, so many imposters, but if it's
exactly.
him, yeah, have him pop up. I wish he would pop up. I would like to speak with him as well because he was in the chat where, well, let me not bring up the Queen quarrel. I'm not going to mention. He did a video about me and my ex.
I'm sorry, Clarissa. I know that you're with me, but I got paranoid for 1 second. Love you. But yeah, continue, Odell. I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying how, they talk about, people backtracking and stuff, but he just did a video a few days ago about me. And obviously, some privacy strikes involved. He, using my copyrighted images, he using, personal information about me, etc. So I went after him and he took the video down, but that still doesn't.
Wait, Trevor Green. Madgie, can you say make it rain in Jack's creepy voice? Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain. What did I fucking tell you, man? You better fucking do it. Anyhow. So yeah, thank you. Make it rain, make it rain. Like if you have any question about Mar-a-Lago, about anything, make it rain, make it rain.
That's still not gonna, I'm still gonna pursue civil harassment because that's mental anguish and I'm gonna go visit some doctors since I'm already here at the the hospital. I'm gonna visit some doctors too because he's a cyber stalker and he was harassing me, no question. But yeah, in his chat he had a donut. I don't know if that was a real donut or nothing, but yeah, he did have like a donut there. You went away. You okay? You heard me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. It's just my. Oh my God! I was on mute. So thank you, Tracy. Make it rain, make it rain. And yes, they are the fakest of fakest couple. Like when I tell you the number of fight they had and how much he doesn't give a shit, like this man is creepy. Like how like StreamYard can be weird sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think he is being really weird right now. Like he has banned basically Ralph the Wise, and he's mad at him because Ralph the Wise is in contact with Danny Robertson and with Storm. And look at that. That is the only way I have the right. Like I have the right to talk to other content creators is if I can gather information from the exchange. I cannot just talk to people. Like I need to get approval and have a reason if the people are not in the list of approved people. Like, look at me just trying to explain myself and be like, so this is why I have to talk to him because I am, no, not because just I want to talk to him. No, I have to have a whole fucking dissertation about it. So thank you. Let's chat with Queen. Make it rain, make it rain. Monroe.
So the troll plot thickens. He's mad. Yeah, he can't stand Danny. The Donut cannot stand Danny. And if Ralph is cool, in cahoots with her, yeah, that would piss him off.
Yeah, and Ralph is mad because he received a community strike because of the live that Jaguar Wright did.
Oh, really?
Panel. Yeah, he received a strike, so he was pretty pissed about that. So now they're really really mad. Donut just did a video saying, I need to apologize to Cheryl and Perry. And Perry came on the panel and they were like, it's okay, don't worry.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's fight fighting in the troll.
She told me that was a lie. So yeah, I never heard of that really, but I think when I heard her, I have heard that she has wished death on the live end. So yeah, me having to really explain myself, explain until the end of time. I refuse to have anyone talk about troll. Anyone talk about someone being a troll in the chat will be blocked because I ain't got time for this. There's no troll. Okay. Yeah, there are people that are mean in the chat. There are people that are here to be like the worst and be haters. Call them haters. But troll, there's no such thing as a troll farm or a troll.
Troll sphere. That's interesting.
Okay, is that do not? Wait. I see drop the link.
Yeah, did you
it's him.
Oh, it's
Okay,
him.
Donat.
Come on up.
Okay,
Come on up,
Donat.
Chichi.
Donat, before you come in, please let me Donat tell me if that you're gonna be polite and that's gonna be cool. I don't want no screaming and no weirdness. Thank you so much.
You want to be safe. You might want to put an overlay because you don't know what he's gonna do. He might.
You think he's the type?
I don't trust him. And then he does his music and all that. Yeah, trust me. He's a troll for sure.
I hope he doesn't do that. That would be so we can all see how much he is approving that Donat comes. Like he is in the approval list because Odell is lazy, and so I have to pique his curiosity and talk about the troll farm and blah 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 blah. So I had to gather so much information. So annoying.
You know.
Yeah.
Are you mad that you?
I dropped the link.
Are you mad that you missed out? You kind of your award. You almost made it. You got nominated for a Sting.
I know. I was like, nah, 82-1. That's me ignoring how creepy Odell has been for the past couple days. Again, trying to be like, for what award you were nominated? Like that man was such a creep. He's such a creep.
And he beat out the biggest, the largest.
I know, like he beat out everyone.
I ain't mad. Go Super Tits. Go on.
Yo. Like this was too funny. Poor little 82. I love him though, even though he's a weirdo.
Oh man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all I can say is that now it seems that they have a problem. The Storm Monroe and Love Jones name keep on being like popped up again and again and again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
With Golden, with 82, they keep on talking about Storm Monroe and Love Jones. Now I'm like, do I need to talk to those people? Because why do their name keep on appearing everywhere?
Right. You might want to talk to them.
Me trying to convince. Like you can see him like you can see me trying to convince him as to why I want to talk to Love Jones and Storm Monroe because I need permission. Like I need permission to talk to other people. So of course I need to convince him of the utility of me talking to another person because, I am not free to talk to whoever I want.
Like Jack says, hi, she's resting, what I'm saying. So a whole lot of stuff going on with her.
Hello, Donat.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
Good. You
so
like my picture?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Black Crow, by the way. Bridget finally found her voice.
Yeah, I think she needs to do what makes her happy.
You watched that. You know it was killing you. Stop lying.
I watched it on 82's panel when she came up.
Mm.
And I was like, I did laugh when she said, make it rain, make it rain. What do you want me to do, Donat?
That's not you can't do. You gonna smoke another pack of cigarettes?
No, I smoke weed.
You smoke weed on camera? You better stop. Don't say that. They're gonna be striking you. See, now you old.
Okay.
I told you.
So no, when I say that it's a joke, it is just smoking.
You
exactly,
see how?
cigarette.
Yes. Okay.
So yes, what is going on with you and Ralph? And yeah, I saw the thing with Yellow BZ being convicted for the mortuary thing. Lucky, stop it. On arrête. Merci beaucoup. You saw, the Yellow BZ thing. But the thing is, like, she knows about Yellow BZ. Like, she's connected to Yellow BZ in some way. And I don't know what's her relationship with Misha. That's why I want to talk to Misha. Because the whole Yellow Busy, her, Misha, it's weird. It's weird. Here to talk to me, Odell.
Well, yeah, you said that. Whenever people come around me, one of the first things I tell them is that you're gonna have to establish your own independence. That's it. So I always encourage people to become independent, and a part of that is like leaving a nest. And when I was a kid, both of my parents wasn't around, so I had to lead a nest and fend for myself. So as an adult, I expect that of other adults. Like this whole theory.
Loki is telling you about bad spirit. No, she just want attention. You just want attention. She just want attention. She has been with me all morning. We've been chilling all morning together since we woke up, and she sleeps with me. So she's just being annoying.
Yeah, go listen. Look at your ass. Got you an unofficial interview. Go ahead.
You know I'm nice, though. Not I'm
No,
polite.
you ain't. You gonna be talking to the carpet.
You definitely should be quiet. Because in all honesty, what I was referring to with King Toro and what he did, I'm still moving on with my suit. Now, unlike you, because you did.
Wait, what lawsuit?
Why are you cutting me? Can you mute him, please? I don't know why this guy is interrupting me.
Please, one at a time. Or
Yeah, I didn't interrupt. I did not interrupt him. Yo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't interrupt you, bro. So check it out. I said I'm not over here finna be calling out trolls and doing all this whatever. I'll do my comedy, but at the same time, behind the scenes, don't play. And you will definitely see a suit. I mentioned, and I'll say it publicly. There's certain people that why are you cutting me off again, please?
But you the one with the restraining order, not me.
Madgie.
Please do not last time, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, but
it's so true because Odell is the one with the restraining order. It's not Anissa that has a restraining order on her. He has a restraining order against him because he is a weirdo. I bet, like Anissa. Anyhow.
You're gonna say, "Is it my turn to talk?" Or you just gonna run down?
Exactly.
No. I'm not here. I was not here for you in the first place. And mentioning certain. Why are you see? This is why you're like the biggest troll. Keep it up, because unlike you, when you file restraining suit, I mentioned, and I'll say it publicly. There's certain people that order again, please.
But you.
Thank you, Clarissa. Make it rain, make it rain.
You the one with the restraining order, not me.
Madgie.
Please do not last time, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, but is he gonna say, "Is it my turn to talk?" Or you just gonna run down?
Exactly.
No. I'm not here. I was not here for you in the first place. And again, mentioning certain. Why are you see? This is why you're like the biggest troll. Keep it up, because
of course
unlike
I was there for him in the first place. He came up because he saw that Donut was in my chat. And then he got excited. Was like, yeah, I told him to come up. I don't come here for you in the first place. Bullshit. He didn't come up for me.
When you file restraining orders, or not restraining orders, when you file lawsuits, I don't drop them. I'm gonna keep it pushing. And I know you don't.
Don't say area doing what y'all here. So y'all gonna accept service of that lawsuit before you sue me? Because you've been threatening to sue people about 3 years.
So again, I ain't even been on YouTube in this sector for 3 years. Again,
you've been on YouTube for 10 years.
Him, Madgie? Madgie, do me a favor.
Madgie,
can you hear me?
No, I will leave. I don't want no affiliation.
Okay, perfect. No, I will not send it to him then. Yes, what were you asking, Odell?
Can you mute him? Because I'm not even here for him.
Can you please just wait for him to say I'm done?
Yes, I will wait till he say I'm done. It's
disrespectful to mute people, but please wait, okay?
Yeah, emotional men. I get it. I understand. That's what I come from a place of like trying to understand. I'm being very nice.
Be nicer, please.
I could go in. Now, I haven't been on YouTube for no 3 years to be saying I'm filing no this and that. I met Jag the same day that I met this troll here. That's on the panel with me, and
everyone be nice. 82, you also be nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, 82. I will be giving you your award in person, because you did win for the biggest breastises on the troll. You got an award. So, but no. Check it out. I'm not over here.
Trolls, trope, or anything involving 82. Two, this man already talk about me enough. I don't want to give him no energy. When y'all see him talking about me, it's because he wanted to suck me up, and he couldn't. He always telling people to eat his booty hole. That's what he said about you, old gang. He said you're gonna eat his booty hole when you see.
All right, man. I'm not
be nicer, please.
I could go in. Now, I haven't been on YouTube for no 3 years to be saying I'm following no this and that. I met Jag the same day here. That's on the panel with me, and
everyone be nice. 82, you also be nice in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, AT2, I will be giving you your award in person because you did win for the biggest breastises on the troll. You got an award. So, but no, check it out. I'm not over here.
And I want to show something. I want everybody to know that I will not be engaging in any trolls, trope, or anything involving AT2. This man already talk about me enough. I don't want to give him no energy. When y'all see him talking about me, it's because he wanted to suck me up, and he couldn't. He always telling people to eat his booty hole. That's what he said about you, old gang. He said you're gonna eat his booty hole when you see.
All right, man. I'm not even here to answer that again. Okay, look, check this out. I'm not here playing with people. I'm not here playing with people's real lives. But when because I mentioned King Twirl, a person like him does some harassing things and has a fake person that's claiming to be my ex on his live, and then he publishes it, and then he takes it away. Oh man, there's so much mental.
I actually thought that was real though, bro.
And you were in the chat, so you were in the chat
because
so,
I thought it was her. I wasn't on the stage.
I could include
so
you.
So you telling me that I can't be in the chat?
I could include you.
Fuck, nigga, you telling me that I can't be in the chat?
To harassment. No, you can be contributing to harassment. You have a large platform, and you're sitting over here spewing the BS as well. I ain't saying nothing about you. Ain't nobody talking about any type of medication.
Odell, can I ask you one question, please?
You know what I'm saying?
Can I respectfully ask you one question?
No, you can't.
Odell,
no, you can't.
One question.
He can't.
Thank you, Madgie. He ain't fair.
This guy is very disrespectful.
I'm gonna go to the black row.
If I saw no. This guy is very disrespectful.
So he wanted all of us to just sit down and listen to his really boring monologue. And when I say very boring, I mean that shit really boring. But yeah, while he is very boring, he's like, you're not listening. Yo, it's like at night, man. I was like, yo, I'm busy.
Odell.
Do not wait a second, please.
I don't like him. He doesn't get any. He can't ask me any questions.
Okay, so do you? Can he answer you? Because
no, I didn't have a question for him. I was just making a statement. Overall, I'm not over here playing with people.
Okay,
I'm not over here playing with people's lives.
No, Odell, I get that. I want because you know what question I'm going to ask you. That's why you don't want me to answer it.
No,
you know what I'm about to ask you.
Anything.
You know it because you don't want to answer what I'm about to ask. It's a simple question.
No.
All right, Madgie, check this out. No, Madgie.
Look, he know what I want to ask him, and I just want to respect for answer.
Mute this guy because all I'm
gonna go ahead and ask
is say what I'm going to say.
Do you really think we scared of a lawsuit? Question. Do you really think somebody's scared? Jag is scared of.
Okay, look, check this out. I'm not here playing with people. I'm not here playing with people's real lives. But when because I mentioned King Twirl, a person like him does some harassing things and has a fake person that's claiming to be my ex on his live, and then he publishes it, and then he takes it away. Oh man, there's so much mental.
I actually thought that was real though, bro.
And you were in the chat, so you were in the chat.
Because
so,
I thought it was her. I wasn't on the stage.
I could include
so
you.
So you telling me that I can't be in the chat?
I could include you.
Fuck, nigga, you telling me that I can't be in the chat?
To harassment. No, you could be contributing to harassment. You have a large platform, and you're sitting over here spewing the BS as well. I ain't saying nothing about you. Ain't nobody talking about any type of medication.
Odell, can I ask you one question, please?
You know what I'm saying?
Can I respectfully ask you one question?
No. You can't. No, you can't. No, he can't.
One question. It's going to clear everything up.
Madgie, no, he can't.
Thank you, Madgie. He ain't fair.
This guy is very disrespectful.
I'm going to go to the black row.
If I saw, no. This guy is very disrespectful.
Odell.
Do not wait a second, please.
I don't respect him. He doesn't get any. He can't ask me any questions.
Okay, so do you? Can he answer you? Because
no, I didn't have a question for him. I was just making a statement.
Overall,
I'm not over here playing with people.
Okay,
I'm not over here playing with people's lives.
No, okay, I get that. I want because you know what question I'm going to ask you. That's why you don't want me to answer it. You know what I'm about to ask you.
anything.
You know
I don't do
because
it.
you don't want
not
to
a mind
answer what
reader.
I'm about to ask. It's a simple question.
No.
All right, Madgie, check this out. No, Madgie.
Look at he
Madgie,
know what I want to ask
Madgie,
him, and I just want a
Madgie,
respectful answer.
mute this guy because all
I'm
I'm
gonna go
going
ahead
to
and
do
ask it.
is say what I'm
Do you
going to
really
say.
think we scared
and
of a
I'm gonna
lawsuit?
bounce.
Yes or no?
Okay.
That's a simple question.
So,
Do you really
okay,
think
now
somebody's
that you have
scared?
that, you have asked that, do not
Jag is
Odell
scared of
continue.
that lawsuit that Area got against her. Not nobody's scared because you threatened them. You ain't got no
You-
money. Your hair ain't been
please.
twisted. You look like a bed bug. Don't nobody care about you, sir. Stop.
So now can you stop, Donut? Can Odell continue?
All right. You,
Thank you. He was telling so much truth to Odell that Odell didn't know. Like, he was too stunned to speak. That's how much truth. Like, do not put on him. That's too funny.
you effeminate male, I'm not going to be sitting
All
on
right.
a panel arguing with you. And I don't care if you're scared of lawsuits or not, you're going to have to answer.
Okay.
Now,
All right. Well,
Jag,
is
with
too.
her situation,
when Jag gets
she
served, that's
is,
when you'll
what?
start
See,
telling.
hey, check this out. I didn't overtalk you. I'm not interrupting you talking. This is your typical troll move right here. This is
You just want to run down on me like a bitch, bro.
You a whole troll, partner.
Donut, let's wait a little. Odell,
Madgie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Mute him up, please, because I'm about to get up out of here anyway. Mute him up, because I'm just gonna make a statement. I'm making a statement, and then I'm out of here.
That's when I realized that I hated Odell. But it wasn't because of that I decided to not believe Jag. I just decided at this point that I really hated his stupid face.
Now, people like this guy over here has been, he said that he was helping out Jag and he was doing this and that. But the reality of things, from what Jag has told me, that hasn't been the situation. But I did track down his cases. He went after Danny Robertson. He was going to sue King Payne and Jag for saying that he had some type of disease, and then he pulled back, and then the whole case got dismissed because it was kind of like, well, maybe you're doing something frivolous from what it seems, because you're going after all these people, then you retract and say, I'm gonna take this person out.
Oh yeah, that is when I was like, I despise him. Like, this is what me literally being like, looking at Donut and be like, get it for me, get him, get that asshole, get him. Like, I wanted to punch. Like, you don't understand. He was giving me so much order. I was looking at him like, I respect Jag, I respect Jag, I respect Jag. But him, God, I hated his face.
Your whole case gets thrown and shot when you do something like that. So you're not credible.
Maggie,
you're not credible. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
I just want to correct one fact.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
I just want to correct one fact.
I am not done.
I did not correct that. That's an avatar who overly asserted herself in my business to use me for
no, Madgie, again. No, he can't, because in all honesty, like I said, I just wanted to make a statement, and I'm through. See, this guy is over here. He's trying to inflame situations, and if you have like a current divorce case, why would you try to mention something online to try to get that into the courts? He's a troll. So in all honesty, I don't want to be.
The funniest thing is, he is the one who talks about his ex-wife all the time. And nobody talking about his ex-wife, man. This thing said, Madgie, and he said, check it out, check it out. My ex, what? Like, I did that. You are talking about her. I didn't do anything. Like, this man is crazy. And that's when, like I said, that's when I was like, I hate your face because it's all your fault and you're the one being such an ass. But like,
on the panel with this guy simply because that's his goal. He's trying to, mention ex-wife. Bro, no, that's what you just did. You tried to mention an ex-wife name. You're weird. But overall, you'll be getting yours in the future when it comes to all that. You and your guy, your boyfriend Ralph, y'all done broke up. That's cool. I got something for y'all. But yeah, bro, like you essentially, you're a real life troll. That's what you are. You're not on some. I was trying to help Jag or whatever. You're a whole clout chase. You can't act out of a paper bag. And that's pretty much, I ain't really got too much to say to you. All I'm saying though is like,
that was mean, please.
Well, that was mean, Madge. But you gonna say, he talking about my hair. Hey,
it's about
Madgie. He just talked about my hair. He talking about my hair.
Not on my panel.
He did. He just mentioned something about my hair.
I didn't hear him.
You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair.
I've been
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Can you mute him, Madgie? Because you muted
Madgie,
him.
I wasn't even done. I was not done.
I'm gonna go to the black bro. You ain't foul.
I was not done. See this guy, like I said, he's a whole troll.
You're literally crying. Nobody wants to hear you cry.
You sit over here.
He talking about my hair. He talking about my hair, Madgie. I told him all type of horrible name associated with the LGBTQ, but like, he talking about his hair.
Saying it's crying. You're not coming from a place of strength or courage. You're coming from a place of a little boy.
You're looking for a moment because
you
don't have any content. You're looking for a moment.
What are you talking about?
You don't have any more content. No,
did you not ask me to come to this show, or did I come up here by myself?
Yes, I asked him to come because I wanted to talk.
I'm supposed to be talking about Atlanta Housewives. Like, hush, you're a crybaby. Don't nobody want to see a man cry and be a bitch. It ain't even about what happened to you, what's going on. It's about you standing on 10 and being a man about it, nigga. You can't do it. You a bitch, bro. Go to the dark side of the moon and watch you see them 3 dots, nigga. They call me kill shot.
Okay, Madgie.
Is that okay? Can we
Madgie,
stop
you're showing now, Madgie. No, in real life. Now
like I said, at this point, I hated his face so much, and he was being so nasty to Donut. So when Donut was like, "I am gonna lay into you," I was like, "Please do, please do."
Are showing your true colors. Mute this fucking punk homosexual right now. Mute him now, Madgie. Mute him now.
Oh my, Madgie,
you're showing your hand, Madgie.
Yeah,
he can't want me to call you out.
Mute him. You like that, and he don't have your
Madgie.
You can't get no views, Madgie. You get all the views, Madgie.
Again, mute him.
Please.
I'm about Atlanta Housewives right now, but I'm here with your dust days. Like, hush, you're a crybaby. Don't nobody want to see a man cry and be a bitch. It ain't even about what happened to you, what's going on. It's about you standing on 10 and being a man about it, nigga. You can't do it. You a bitch, bro. Go to the dark side of the moon and watch you see them 3 dots, nigga. They call me kill shot.
Okay, Madgie.
Is that okay? Can we
Madgie,
stop
you're showing now, Madgie. No, in real life. Now you are showing your true colors. Mute this fucking punk homosexual right now. Mute him now, Madgie. Mute him now.
Oh my, Madgie.
You're showing your hand, Madgie.
Yeah,
he can't want me to call you out.
Mute him. You like that, and he don't have your platform.
Madgie,
you can't get no views, Madgie. You get all the views, Madgie.
Madgie,
like literally, I just said when I saw that, I was just like, my friend, you're being the worst. You're being literally the worst person in the world. Like literally, like Man, she's so scared of you. Like another day, I will like look and like if you want to come up. Like now, I'm too dead. But like, yeah. Exactly, people. Please stop demanding. Thank you, Measure Man. Like, do they know how much people were asking me? Look at him. That is how that man was talking to me in front of the world. That was how he talked to me in front of the world.
Mute him.
Please.
The black guy. I'm gonna go to the black bro.
Both
okay,
of you,
Madgie.
please.
No,
Both
Madgie.
of you, please. You
gotta be fair. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Can you mute him, Madgie?
Because I wasn't even done. I was not done.
I'm gonna go to the black bro. You ain't foul.
I was not done. See this guy, like I said, he's a whole troll.
You're literally crying. Nobody wants to hear you cry. Everything you're saying is crying. You're not coming from a place of strength or courage. You're coming from a place of a little boy that's always a victim.
Because you don't have any content. You're looking for a moment.
What are you talking about?
You don't have any more content. No,
did you not ask me to come to this show, or did I come up here by myself?
Yes, I asked him to come because I wanted to talk.
I'm supposed to be talking about Atlanta Housewives right now, but I'm here with Just Days. Like, hush, you're a crybaby. Don't nobody want to see a man cry and be a bitch. It ain't even about what happened to you, what's going on. It's about you standing on 10 and being a man about it, nigga. You can't do it. You a bitch, bro. Go to the dark side of the moon and watch you see them 3 dots, nigga. They call me kill shot.
Okay, Madgie.
Is that okay? Can we
Madgie,
stop
you're showing now, Madgie. No, in real life. Now you are showing your true colors. Mute this fucking punk homosexual right now. Mute him now, Madgie. Mute him now.
Oh my, Madgie.
You're showing your hand, Madgie.
Yeah, he
can't want me to call you out.
Mute him. You like that, and he don't have your platform.
Madgie,
you can't get no views, Madgie. You get all the views, Madgie.
Madgie, again. Mute him.
Please.
The black guy. I'm gonna go to the black bro.
Both
okay,
of you,
Madgie.
please.
No,
Both
Madgie.
of you, please.
Madgie.
Please.
I asked, please my ass. I asked you to mute him. I asked you to mute him. You allowed this feminized man or whatever he is to get up here and try to inflame me, call me all kind of names, mention my ex's, or he didn't even say the real name, my ex's name on here to try to get a case or something involved with the courts. Madgie, I'm gonna holler at you behind the scenes, real talk, because this ain't even called for. I didn't come up here to talk to him. I'm not gonna be on panel with trolls anymore. Madgie, for real, I'm gonna holler at you because you looking real suspect. No, I'm gonna holler at you. You looking real suspect. You sitting over him trying to bring contention to call.
That is the face of me wanting to say to him, please go F yourself so hard. Who do you take, you freaking whore, right now? The only reason why I'm not going off on you is because I have respect for Jaguar Wright. If not, my dude, I will be insulting you so much. How dare you tell me that you're gonna holler at me, tell me to mute someone on my channel. Hey, go mute people on your boring ass channel. I was so nice. I was so nice with that piece of shit.
To get views. Now, like I said, overall, I'm not listen. I'm not playing. I will. No, I will. Yeah, but I'm not over here playing. I'm not over here playing with people.
Do that.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it. Right. I'm not gonna go back and forth for no effeminized man on no channel. Overall, this guy is a troll. He's trying to cause a situation. Him trying to bring contention to get views. Now, like I said, overall, I'm not playing. Listen, I will. Yeah, but I'm not over here playing. I'm not over here playing with people.
Do that.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it right now. I'm not gonna go back and forth for no effeminized man. No. Overall, this guy is a troll. He's trying to cause a situation because he ain't got no views. And all he do is piggyback off of what you say.
You think Donut has no view when Set in the West has whatever, man. Whatever.
You get what I'm saying? Now, you look at the whole situation. That's all I gotta say. All he wanted was his little moment. He's not gonna get it over here with me. But no, bro, you over here causing what is it? You're contributing to harassment when you were in that live with King World. I'll just go ahead and include you in it as well. Don't trip.
Okay,
that's all that's gonna happen. That's all that's gonna happen.
Word, I'm aware.
And I got business to handle. Okay. Madgie, for real. I'm hollering at you in person.
Don't worry. We are gonna holler.
See with his wife and the
Listen,
divorce.
I'm not gonna go talk about the conspiracy, but the whole Madgie, you do that, like, oh my God, Donald, yes, I believe you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stay myself.
And I think what it is everybody loves a good troll, like Donald Trump, but point out the fact that Elon Musk's son told him to shut the F up. Like that's a great troll, right? But it's a fact. So I'm not this troll like a Tisa Tell, Jaguar just lying on everybody. That's not my skilo.
Nobody is mad at you. Odell, you seemed extremely mad at me.
Hey, Jay.
And telling me, I told you this, I will holler at you as if you were some type of boss of me. This is like, what is this? As if you were some type of boss of me. This is like, what?
That's Jag. Mute her mic. She needs to be muted.
Hello, Jag.
That's Jag. Mute her mic. Yeah, Jag, you got the TV on. I know you're watching about 3 other YouTube channels and here finna talk.
I'm in the hospital. I just came into my bathroom.
What hospital
so
you at?
Sorry that this is happening.
What hospital you at?
Stop it, Donut.
No, I'm asking.
I'm in the hospital. Stop it.
I'm not Odell.
I understand.
I don't need anybody to referee any kind of panel for me.
But you're in the hospital.
Matter of fact, let's just get down to what respect looks like. This person.
Oh, you're in the hospital talking on YouTube and
Please wait. Do not please wait.
Oh, wait.
I'm on mute. I'm muting my own mic.
And why the fuck are you talking?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Odell has a lot of work to do for the channel. Me being in the hospital has pushed back filming. But as soon as I'm cleared, I'll be on set. In the meantime, since you have such a hard time, the talented but not Ricketts, remembering reality, I'm going to take every recording I have of you. I'm gonna make it a little montage. I'm gonna put it on a fucking loop, on the Jaguar Wright effect. And then you can make 25 videos trying to convince you're not a maniacal, pathological liar.
Make sure you put my name in the title.
No. Your name is what it is. What in the butt? You not. Enjoy eating your black crow, bitch. I'm going back to bed.
Girl, you watching YouTube. You think you finna come on YouTube and talk mess to me?
So yes, that was Jack. So yes, everyone, I am going back to sleep now, and I will be awake tomorrow either at 10:30 or at 11 at the latest, because damn, I did sleep a lot. So yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.
So, Mama, want to check out those skeletons now?
I said, to the death.
I knew I should have gone for the throat.
Still, that was pretty intense.
Alchemize your energy. Darling, let your spirit be free. Don't give up. Keep on pushing through. Now is the time. It's all up to you. Alchemize your energy. My friend, let your spirit be free. Don't give up, keep on pushing through. Now is the time, it's all up to you. No matter the storm, but over tragedy. No matter the storm, but over tragedy. No matter the storm, we will always take flight. Keep on pushing through the darkness of night. There's no limit, let's reach for the sky. Shine so bright, from darkness to light.